not really a designated head coach, but it's all of these guys coming together to really like make their own plays, make their own setups and everything like that, do their own lineups, and really coordinate practice times, everything like that. It's really admirable of them.
Exactly, and it's honestly really admirable because these guys still have a love for the game, and that's what I respect about them. You know, there's tons of levels that they could play at, and you know, they still find it passionate just to play a simple club sport. And that's really nice to know.
Back and forth passing tic-tac-toe, and it's just kept out, and it's again checked out there by the Spartans. And now NC State will inbound it. Like you said, they are just looking very undefeated out there, as now Mansour will now throw that ball back in. Bingo! Three-point shot.
That's
Great job
is.
there. 12.
As many shooters, as many drivers as they have, they also have a lot of shooters, and if they are able to balance that, they're going to be in an amazing shape.
Spartans, even their ball handling is looking a little bit lackluster. Great defense once again there by Harbor. Again with the shot. Again, not great shooting coming there from the Spartans. And now as Team Pack carries that one back up, looks like that was Nick Mintz. Mintz now all the way back. A little bit too far out for a shot, but he takes it anyway. And bingo! What a shot there by Andrew Garrett.
That's confidence right there.
Confidence is key in this sport. Great defense. Great man-on-man pressure again there back in NC State.
UNCG finally being able to move the ball a little bit. It's a good shot. They just need to be able to find the bucket.
Mansour now will carry that one all the way back out. Great job driving to the basket, and he gets that one in, no problem there.
Getting a little fancy with that one.
Putting on a little bit of a clinic here for everybody. Trying to keep everyone awake. It's been a long day so far. Teams have been playing since the very early morning. I want to say about 9 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it has been a long day, so a lot of really great support here.
Another defensive stop.
Gets tripped up. No foul on that one.
Yeah, no call. I don't know about that one. Might have been called.
Looks like Palazzo there from Team Pack will be coming on, just about to come and make a change. Heading in to the tournament today, they were 16-5, and then coming into this one. So it's going to be exciting to watch how their record is done. They have been a good team in the past. I remember watching them last year.
Yeah, I've been looking around the gym today, and I see a lot of fast-paced teams, but I don't see a lot of teams with the same balance as this team in the white. I see them, honestly, I see them winning the whole thing.
Looking right there, Cam, is really great defensive structure there coming from Team Pack as now Mansour rushed that ball back up. Yeah. Long shot back out. Confidence is key. He missed the shot there, but that's promising. They have been scoring points all game, and to have that confidence, take that quality of a shot there, that was key. Off the rim once again. Another shot there by the Spartans, just losing that confidence once again. They need to settle down the ball.
Keep forcing the ball. Another good drive. Good foul.
Mintz now. Looks like they'll be taking 2 shots.
And that's that slashing game that we've been talking about. All they need to do is be able to get in the paint, and they'll be good. Because once you get in the paint, you're able to see the entire floor after that. Whether it's right in front of your face in the basket or a wide open shooter.
Bingo there. Mintz there with the first basket of the 2 free throws. Going in well. We'll get another opportunity. Subbing in now. Looks like that is Wesley Williams there for Team Pack coming in.
Getting a little bit of size on them. Let's see what they're kind of trying to do.
Goes just out there. Bounced through in and out. Nonetheless, going 1 for 2. Not like they needed the couple extra points there. Every point matters, but they are up by so much right now. As now the Spartans will hang on back onto that one. Now they're back on the other side of the court. Carry back through.
And although UNCG is down by a lot, I am starting to see the structure a little bit. Oh, spoke too soon.
Again, no confidence there. They're not making any of their shots.
They're not making any adjustments to their offense at all.
Deciding to passing. Almost that one went out.
And you notice that's a good pass.
Wesley Williams with the layup. Another great 2 points there from Team Pack.
Just toying with UNCG's defense.
Spartans now adding on the pressure. Back up with a shot from the 3. Bing, nope. No bingo there. Lost that one.
And see, that's great movement. They just need to be able to get their confidence up.
And it's really all in the technique of the shooting there. What do you think is going on with the form of these guys heading into this one? It is much more than you can probably see on your screens, but there's a lot that goes into taking a simple shot.
Well, I think they need to be able to move their offense a little bit more. Oh, that's an amazing drive.
What a drive there, driving the basket there from Mansour. He just can't quite finish it off. But the Pack has had their finishing moments today. UNCG sends that one in, and they get that one, finally getting some life here. Heading into the halfway point of this half, 20-minute halves. Play will stop after this one, running clock until the 2-minute mark of the half.
Yep, UNCG needs to be able to use that athleticism. They look like they're full of athletes. That's a good pass.
Great job driving the net. Palazzo will bank that one in. What a job once again.
NC State's chemistry is just out of this world right now.
And like you said, they've been together for most of this year, practicing hard. And chemistry doesn't come just by jumping on a team. They need to get through that. Great defense there by Palazzo. Battle of the Brickyard, of course, taking place here pretty much every year. And it's an exciting one to watch. There's a lot of fans coming out. Even NC State has some fan support here just about on the other side. You can probably see it on your camera view just about there. And now they're awaiting to get this play back in action. Setting up there, getting ready for the inbound. Playing it hard, driving hard in the paint. What a job there. Great effort, but no finish. And that has been the story so far here for the Spartans. And now carried back out by Vic Thomas. Shot from the three. Bingo. What a shot once again there by BJ Durham. A great shot by him. And a stoppage in play.
NC State's not only just strong and athletic, they're also really smart. You can tell by the way they play. They're able to see a lot of stuff that we really can't see.
Just a little over 5 minutes left to go here in the half. And it has been an exciting one so far. I mean, Team Pack has dominated, so it's been mainly one-sided, but I've enjoyed watching this one so far here.
Yep, I think UNCG just needs to be able to find their rhythm. I think they're starting to move their offense well. They're starting to get decent shots. They just need to be able to find the bottom of the net.
Some important rules here to note today. Particularly for the three-point, as you most likely know, three-point shots have to come from the arc. But according to the rules here, that both feet must be planted behind that red line. Is that going to be crucial here? And there's not really any – it's going to be a friendly match today. So if something messes up, it's going to be fine if their feet aren't exactly in. But it's still a very important one. In terms of fouls, 17 fouls per half. And 10 team fouls per half for a double bonus 2 shots here. A lot of big rules here.
Each team having 2 full timeouts per half. That's interesting.
And there'll be about a 5-minute halftime in which we will take a quick break here, watching after everything that goes on. Ball sent back up, carried back in once again there. Looks like carrying that one forward was Cam Wilson. And another thing we're noticing here, Cam, is the fact that NC State is really getting in their substitutions and really getting in, switching that offense up, never making sure they have tired guys out there. They're always recycling guys, getting guys back out there.
And it's a really scary sight, actually, because as well as their starters play, their bench plays with a little bit more poise and actually a little bit better shooting, honestly. So I see they might be able to extend this lead.
Great shot there once again there by Wibbeson. Good job there. Pack once again.
It also seems like UNCG doesn't have a lot of depth, which is definitely something that's going to affect them in the long run, because NC State is the exact opposite of that. As you see, they're bringing in players left and right. Good take by 14, just can't find the bottom of the rim.
He cannot get there, but a great job by him crashing the basket. That's exactly what you need at this point. And another great shot, almost had that one in. Great speed there by the Spartans in the transition game. Comes back up, great layup behind his head, but can't get that one back in. Even the rebound, he can't get that one. Just no confidence there.
And 15 can make that shot. I've played with them a couple times. If 15 can make that shot, they need to be able to guard that.
State was so lost there in the sauce on the offense, they almost forgot about their defense there for a little bit. And that's something they will need to change up going in here. They've looked solid today so far, but their one weak spot has been allowing too many transition opportunities. But still, they haven't given up any points. A great shot there.
They also need to be able to win the rebounding battle and stop the line drives, because if UNC starts hitting, that's going to be trouble.
Shot there. Bingo. Great shot there from 32 from the Spartans. Now that one is carried back through. That's Wibson. Wibson now crashes the basket, gets back in, and gets bodied down, and he'll get 2 shots on that one.
Being able to draw fouls is also a very key component. It's going to be a very key component to this game. With the size they have, they should be able to draw fouls left and right and be able to get to the line. Easy points.
Waiting for the shot. And as you said, easy points right there. That's already one. Waiting for the second one. Waiting once again there for the second shot. Bingo there. And the Spartans now will have to regroup. Almost the end of the half here heading into this one. They really are going to need to get their game heads back in the game here in this second half. Talk about whatever they're going to be doing here.
If they're going to be, their coach needs to definitely give them energy. They're going to need to find energy from somewhere, because they just look dead, honestly. They look like they need a morale boost. They're just really just going through the motions and not really playing with any energy, but NC State's playing with the exact opposite.
Wesley Williams will take the foul there. It looks like number 15 there from the Spartans will take the 2 shots. No problem there for him. Not a costly penalty.
Nope.
But still not one you wanted to take at all.
Exactly.
Finally getting some confidence there, getting in those shots. They're going to need it at this point now that ball is carried back out once again.
They need to be able to get their shots in the offensive set, too. Good pass by Zero.
There they go. Back up to the point. There they go. Moving it through. Great passing.
And one.
Williams doing a great job of getting that one in. Determination, succession, and, of course, resilience are the big 3 key words that Team Pack has gone through today. Resiliency is the biggest thing. And that's not something we have seen from the Spartans so far.
Going back to that energy, NC State's just playing with a lot of energy. You just saw there that they went to the paint 3 times. If it doesn't work once, try again. If it doesn't work another time, try again. The 3rd time, you'll succeed. And now it's going to easy points.
Williams, easy there for him. While the start today has been Cam Wibson, don't rule out Wesley Williams. He has been on fire, making a lot of great plays at the right moments. Shot from the 3-point line, no luck there. Once again, just not finishing off plays.
And it's not even just because of the energy that they're playing with. It's also because of the defense that NC State's played. Like I said, NC State's very smart. They know how to play defense, and that's key, even with club sports.
Sent back through. Now they step back up. Bingo there. One thing I noticed from the Spartans is that this game has tightened up a little bit on both team sides, especially for the Spartans. But the problem with them is they're just still not finishing off plays.
Yeah, this is also kind of just a one-on-one team that has to adjust to the way NC State's playing. It's a bunch of one-on-one game, but having to adjust to the defense is, really making them better.
Great ball handling there. Great defense once again, really challenging each player there. Good job from the Pack. And now a descent all the way back in, and a rim shot there, no job.
That's the forces that we talk about. Good take.
Great job moving in.
And
Williams will finish it off, but that will not count. waiting to see what happened there.
Over the back? Did he call that over the back? Wow. That's an interesting call.
Very interesting. There hasn't been a huge problem here with the refs today. There hasn't been many complaints, though, in the past. And that's a pretty high topic in terms of these very difficult games. Great D. Basket won't count, but he'll still get the 2 shots there.
UNCG's doing a very, very good job of attacking the paint in the past 2 or 3 minutes.
If only they had this energy a little bit earlier, they would really be getting somewhere in this game.
Exactly. And they have shooters on the team too, so once they are able to drive the paint, they can adjust. NC State's going to have to adjust to that offense and start to key in on some of the shooters, because then people are going to be left wide open.
And now it's carried back out. Just about a minute left to go here in the half. Great job crashing the paint there. Easy basket once again there by B.J. Durham.
And these NC State players do not look phased at all. Just handling business the way it needs to be handled.
Sent back out. Waiting to take a shot there. Bit of a waiting game now, hanging on to it. Back at the point, drives it through. Still at the 3-point line. There they go once again with the shot again, and won't make it in. But great effort once again.
NC State's defense is literally not letting them see. Good shot.
B.J. Durham with the bingo there. Sent back up. Finagles his way through, and he will get that in. Amazing job once again from number 15. He has been their bright, shining spot in this game.
15 is doing a very good job of going into the paint on a defender that isn't really as mobile, so he should be able to get to the paint every time if he has that type of space. Woodish with the shot.
Great shot there once again. Buries that one. Spartans still trying to play a very patient game, working their way in.
And even then, that's a good shot. They're just not having a bit of luck. That's a good take.
Half-court shot way off.
Good.
Waiting to come back in here. Just about the end of the first half, Pack are currently leading 42-10. (42-18). I can't read numbers. I'll work on that. Now it's carried back through. What a shot there, just out. And that'll be the end of the first half. So far, the Pack are leading 42-18. I got that right, finally, this time. We're going to take a break here on PackTV for the half. We will be back soon.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Cold and rainy day here at Carmichael Gymnasium. Zach Salai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier here. It's been an exciting first half so far, but the biggest thing we have to note is Team Pack really came off to a strong start. They tapered off towards the end, and that's where UNCG took charge. What do you need to see from the Spartans in order to get back in this game?
UNCG needs to be able to move the ball on offense and not just be able to hoist up, shots.
Yeah, so it's going to be really important to get those shots in. Of course, really doing the charge there so far, number 15 there for the Spartans, really doing a great job. But still, BJ Durham there for the Pack has been doing a great job. What have you been liking so far from the way that the Pack has been able to set up their offense?
I think the Pack has been able to set their offense up quite well to the point where they can move the ball and they'll be able to see everybody on the floor just by driving in the lane and finding a wide open man. I think if NC State comes with that same energy in the second half, they'll be good to go.
Important to watch there, and we're going to be looking out for all those keys heading back into this one. Another 20-minute half to go here, right back here for the 2:30 matchup between the Team Pack and the UNCG Spartans. We'll be right back here on PackTV.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
I was diagnosed at 65.
37, earlier than most.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association. Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome back here. It's an exciting day so far. Cold and rainy out. What? It's been a cold and rainy day here so far. It is, I couldn't find parking here for the most part today. It's been a very stressful day, but nonetheless, there's a lot of support here for both teams today. Zach Stowai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier, awaiting the tip-off for the second half here. And again, as we talked about there in our quick halftime report, it's going to be very important to watch NC State get that energy back. It tapered off towards the end, and that's where I feel like the Spartans really picked up here. And they're going to inbound it first off, but energy, always it's key. How are they going to be able to sustain that going forward here, Cam?
They need to be able to use the IQ that they have and actually get some offense going. Just like that. And athleticism is going to be a very good key as 14 gets that.
Spartans get things going here heading early on into the second half. And now the Pack will head in to get set up. Great defense there for number 4. Love that posture. Great stature there from the Spartans. And now the ball's handled back through, carried through. Great defense there by Mansour.
If you see closely that 14 is playing much more stronger than he did in the first half, and he's finally using that athleticism to his advantage. Good take.
All the way back through. A great job crashing the basket. He's going to do it again, working his way around, gets the layup. What a job there from Drew Harbor. State gets that one right back.
And that's one thing Harbor does. If he misses the first time, he's going to be relentless. He's a pure slasher. If he misses one time, he's going to get the rebound and try to put it back up.
And now they work it through. Handle back up there at the three-point line. Just lost it, and now they're going to finagle it back. Working it through. What a drop pass through the legs there. Mansour comes in. What a basket. What a job there. Great effort.
And Mintz with that flair in the passing.
Mintz really showing why he has been part of the true offensive dynamic. The three best guys in my mind today have been both Mintz, Mansour, as well as BJ Durham, as the Spartans just got one there and is carried back out there.
I have to agree with you there. They all have been the core of this offense.
Being handled back there by Mansour. Mansour has actually been on the court for most of this game from what I've noticed.
And there's no reason to take him off. Look at that.
What
right
a job there. Put him on Kevin Keats' lineup, why don't you? Great job there from Mansour heading into this one.
NC State never had that energy left. Good movement by G.
Great passing once again, and it doesn't result there in a finish, what they wanted it to be. But they're still going to keep on moving the ball around. State really getting lost in that passing, as now they will lead it back out. I think stamina is a really important thing to note here. State has been having a lot of sustained energy throughout this game. They haven't really picked up, but they also really haven't let down. They've been, I don't want to say flatlining, but it's always good as the ball goes all the way into the other court there. I thought he was going to get a souvenir to go home with. I mean, I want a souvenir if they give me one. They probably won't.
That would be nice.
All the way back in. And the Spartans will carry that back out.
Number 9 with the ball. Swing, good swings. And that's the ball movement they need as number 14 knocks down that jumper.
And he has been the bright shining spot there for the Spartans so far in this game, as State still leads 48-26. So the Spartans are catching up. Mintz doing a great job driving the basket, just lost it.
Definitely think he got fouled there on that one. Good pass by 15.
Carry back out. Great tic-tac-toe passing play there. Finished it off there, number 15 from the Spartans.
And with that athleticism, they can also get that fast break point, the fast break points going. Excuse me, a little tongue twister. Good take by 35. Good thing about the State team is that anybody can score and anybody can get a bucket.
Carry back in, a great shot there from number 9. Great defense once again. What a great job on the offensive pressure.
And they just looked 100% more motivated, I see you.
They really did need that second half there. Great job. Once again, looks like we're going to take another break so far. But once again, the Spartans are coming back. And that's not something that I would say I had expected. But Team Pack now hope to get rejuvenated and gets to resituated here. They have not had a solid second half here.
They haven't. They need to tighten up a little bit more on defense and win the rebounding battle. If I were to say, even though they all win this game, the rebounding battle has to be close. If not, UNCG winning it.
As we mentioned before, the weather outside is very cold, wet, and dreary. It has not been a fun day to be outside, but that's why we're inside. I think it's better that this is an indoor competition rather than an outdoor one, or else we'd be all soaking wet. I mean, which is fine, but, you know.
That walk from University Towers.
Oof. And for any fans that don't know, University Towers is situated just at the far side of Hillsborough. I'd say it's about a mile from Carmichael Gymnasium, I would say. Maybe a little more than a mile. It is a long walk indeed. But some of these guys had to make the trek all the way from their respective schools. And it has been exciting to watch how that, even the fan support that has come out today, and this is, you know, obviously club sports here, But still, the fan support coming in, supporting their friends and family, everything like that. Mansour doing a great job moving that back in. State can't find any of the offensive pressure they had back there in the first. It has been all Spartans all second half.
Good
Mintz.
steal by Mintz.
Mintz now carries that back through. Gets it in with the layup and a bingo there.
And Mintz is just mixed with the strength and the speed to be able to get the job done. Good cross by number 9. And a good find.
All the way back in. The pressure. Good pass there. And he gets that one in once again. The Spartans have did something in the changeup over the intermission break there. I wonder what was said there in that little huddle.
Coach probably told them to wake up because he knows they can play smarter.
And a 3 there.
UNCG is playing not only, better, but they're playing smarter. And that's what it really comes down to, because basketball is a game of thinking.
Every pass, every dribble, every ball movement is critical. Great movement there from the Spartans. All on the outside, heads that one in and can't quite get the shot to finish.
And that's his shot too. So they can't leave that. They can't leave that as open as they just did, or else he'll hit that.
And now they work the ball once again back up there. That's Harbor. Harbor now. Harbor, great job. Moves it in, crashing the basket, and a bingo.
Harbor coming off the bench doing an amazing job being able to slash the defense. Get his buckets too, but also find his teammates as well.
From all the way down Sunset Boulevard, and he can't quite get that shot through there. As Mansour will now carry that back, all the way back out.
Good spin move.
Puts on the swivels AB level up. Gold Star puts that one in the basket.
I love Mansour's game. Mansour's game is, even though he has a big body and strength, he's also be able to use that to his advantage. Number 9.
And that's what they've been missing all in that first half. Great shot there by number 9, but that was the confidence. He just walked in. State wasn't expecting a shot, and he just fired it off in an unbelievable fashion. Hit that one from all the way downtown.
Ridiculous.
As Mintz now. Mintz works his way back around, sent all the way back in.
Strong move.
Batchelor can't get that shot back off. Looks like Cam Wibson's about to come back in there for the substitution. Batchelor will get 2 shots on this one. We haven't seen him much in this game. Excited to see what he can do in this one here.
He's been doing well on the glass and doing well screening for the guards, getting them wide open shots. As you've seen, they have a little play where they have 2 bigs at both sides of the free throw line, getting the ball to a wide open shooter off a back screen. And it's a good play. I've been able to see him distribute the ball to his guards and get them wide open shots.
Now carry it back through. The Spartans look to get something happening here. Working his way back in, sent
Good
just back
D.
out. Just over 12 minutes left to go here in the second half.
Awkward pass, but doesn't go down.
Now it's carried back. The Spartans wash that one through all the way back in. What a shot right there. Driving the basket once again. The Spartans cannot be stopped.
Questionable foul. And I'll tell you one thing, the energy is there with UNCG.
Some quick notes from today so far. Team Pack is 2-0 on the day. They defeated App State 57-51 in their first game. Recently just beat UNC White, Team B, 54-34. And Team Wolf beat Winston-Salem University 47-29. There's been a track record of success. And heading into this one, Team Pack looks to really have the advantage here. But they're only up by 22 at this point. In the beginning, they were doing outstanding. But at this point in the game, I don't feel like their lead is secure anymore.
I think it all depends on the mindset they take. They just can't take these guys for granted. I don't think they should have taken them for granted in the first place, but they didn't even be able to come out with that same fire they did in the first couple minutes. As Mansour gets another drive. doesn't go in for him, but he's having an amazing day getting to the basket. That's really his specialty.
There has been major gaps in UNCG's defense. A shot from downtown, and it almost went in, but it circled the rim. Couldn't get anything there. Lob and pass. He keeps that one in, but he just passes it to someone else on his own team, on the other team, rather. Now it's carried back out there once again there. Sent back out, and they keep it in. He keeps it in. Working it through. Back up with the quick shot, and he gets that one.
Good shot. Fourteen's really having an amazing day just because of his attitude to move without the ball. And that's something that basketball players need to be able to do in order to score the ball. He's doing that really well.
Mansour mouthing off to the bench there, saying he said shoot it. I think the plan there was to get the pass off, but he took the shot anyway, and it worked out in his favor. Got the 2 points. Swiveled the move there. What a job right there by number 9 to work his way to the basket once again. There's that long lost confidence.
Another take to the basket as we see number 9 from UNCG take it to the basket with strength. And the scary thing about this is, and I understand why you say the lead is insecure, is because lately they've been taking to the basket just for the mentality to score around the paint area. But once they're able to get those paint touches, NC State's going to have to adjust, which means shooters are going to have to be left open. And as we've seen, UNCG does have some shooters, so this is going to be an interesting one to see.
And it's sent back out. Waiting for the free throws. And that one will not go in, and it's sent all the way back out. There's Vic Thomas. Thomas tries to put the moves on him, breaks some ankles, can't get anything done there.
Good defense by number 9, too.
And now Wibson will hang on to that one. Wibson will now work that one through. Now working it back through the paint. Lost that one at the three-point line. Foul there. Won't get the basket anyway. Waiting for the inbound. Team Pack. Team Pack has been doing very strong today. They are trying to go 3-0 on the day today,
which is very possible with this UNCG team. And all they have to do is be able to stop the one-on-one plays, because it's really just one-on-one plays that UNCG lives off of. Nice step back. Just can't find the bottom of the rim.
Good play there, and he sends that one flying all the way out.
That's good hustle by number 6.
There's Cam Wibson now trying to hang on to that one. Now sent back all the way through. They're working it back down low. There's Williams once again.
And that's his game once he gets an offensive rebound and able to get the 3 ball to go. And that's his game. That's NC State's game. That's what's scary about State. They have size. They're able to get offensive rebounds. And if that happens, there's shooters all around the court.
Looks like we have a little bit of Cam fan support club there. Cam Wibson has some fans out there. We love Cam sign. That's great. I love to know that information. And that ball is bounced off the backboard. Sent back out. Just about over 10 minutes left to go here. Just about 6 minutes to go here. Really working on my time management here. Not something that is commonly found in college, but I mean, these club players do have to find that, because typically they're not granted any special access, so they have to be able to schedule their own classes, schedule their own practices, everything like that. And it's really, like we talked about earlier, exciting to watch and exciting to see how good these guys are considering all of their time management skills. There's number 14 once again there. Got that first shot back in.
And 14 has been the answer for them today.
So has number 15 there as well. Great shot there once again. Team Pack currently leads 67-49.
And you see NC State being able to go with a little bit more urgency as 30 will host up the shot. But as you see, NC State's been coming with a little bit more urgency. Their coach has been able to tell them to, calm down, know that they're going to be playing hard and play harder than them. As you see them getting on the floor, good pass by number 9.
Great passing job there from the Spartans to get that one back in. Increase their lead now back up to, I believe, 51 on that play.
Makes you wonder what would have happened if they would play with this in the first half. It might have actually been a game.
Might have been some travel legs there. Spartans, I believe, are facing elimination in this game if they do not win this one. Now sent back out to be controlled once again there by the Spartans.
Let 14 have it.
Shot from Sunset Boulevard, and it will go just wide there, off of the rim. Sent back in, and a foul there. Visibly frustrated with that one. Not surprised.
He's saying he didn't touch him. He just see him trip. Just saw him trip over you.
Working it back through, all the way back up. Great shot there once again, getting that rebound in. That was Drew Palazzo.
Team Pack has a lot of athletes on the team too, so that offensive glass should be free for them.
This most likely will be Team Pack's first game today, over 70 points. They've needed this win. The past 2 victories, they scored 49 and I believe 67. So all the way back up, and a great shot there, and bingo. Great shot there for number 14.
That's that moving without the ball. Moving without the ball is key for him. And I see he has that potential to be really good. As Cam takes it in.
Cam Wibson once again. Now they work that one all the way back in. Working it through. Back at the 3-point line, and it's just sent just wide.
Interesting shooting motion as he actually leans forward when he shoots. It's a little weird.
Vic Thomas now. Thomas now will settle that one down. Thomas carries that one back in, and there's Williams. Williams now surveys his options. He's a contractor, and there's Vic Thomas. He just walks that one right in. Number 32 just gave up on that play and just let him walk right in and take that shot right there.
That's that IQ right there. He got him on the pump fake, and as soon he knew what time it was. Amazing defense by Cam. By the Pack in general.
Lost that coverage there, but nonetheless, the shot didn't make it in, so they are okay for now. The Spartans come back and get set up quickly. Playing what looks to be a strong zone defense there. I believe the Spartans now will not take their timeout. They're walking back to the benches there. I was mistaken. Number 15 now there for the Spartans to carry that one through. Penalty there, he gets that one, but no basket. Looks like number 9 will be getting a foul there. State will get the inbound.
As you see the sub come in, number 4, Garrett coming in. Shooter for a shooter.
Looks like number 14 will inbound there for the Spartans. Sends someone flying all the way back to number 9, and it goes just out, hits a fan in the leg. I hope she's okay. Medic attention will not be needed on that one, thankfully. Sent back in now, Vic Thomas. Thomas now all the way back up.
Speed. That's
great
that's
job, but he just cannot finish that one off.
Pack is really starting to toy with them as he hits the basket. If you don't make it once, try again.
There we go once again, a great shot there.
Starting to extend this lead. It's up to 19, 73-54, Team Pack.
76 net points now for the Pack. This is their highest scoring game of the day. A shot from Sunset Boulevard and a bingo there. 3-point shot. Amazing one there.
And the bank is open on that one.
Now through the middle. Great job crashing. Williams hangs on to that. But they stop play.
Called a travel.
Now sent all the way back. Confidence, and it doesn't pay off. Rush back, great speed there by Palazzo. Palazzo working his way through, really works his way in, and doesn't get rewarded for it. Now they're back at the 3-point line. Wow. Drove back in there, through the paint, and Andrew Garrett really knows how to get things going.
And I'm really surprised he didn't shoot that, but better a layup than a 3-pointer, I guess.
Spartans now. They hold on to that possession, and they work it through. Spartans now all the way back out, and they cannot make that one.
And we're going back to that one-on-one basketball again. That's what got them the lead so far up in the first place.
Letting the game burn down. They're waiting for something to get going here. This game is just about done here. Team Pack will get the victory, go 3-0 on the day. And that'll do it. Team Pack wins this one by a lopsided 78-57 score. And it was just solid all around there, Cam.
It was, and it really all started with the first 5 minutes of the game when they were up almost 13-0 on a really just, it looked like tired UNCG team, and they were able to take advantage off the jump.
This was a big game, of course, and that'll do it for this one here on PackTV. Zach Solai alongside Cam Frazier here. We'll be back soon. Next game coming up is going to be a highly contested one. Team Wolf will now be getting back in the action, and we can't wait to see how that one turns out here on PackTV. We'll be right back for the next one. Be sure to stay tuned.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
I was diagnosed at 65.
37. Earlier than most.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association. Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on
Hi, my name is Ben Porter, and this is the 60-second sound-off. The Wolfpack come into the year with just 3 returning players from the 2017-2018 season and 9 new players that could see playing time. Their projected starters are going to be Markel Johnson, CJ Bryce, Torin Dorn, Devin Daniels, and Derek Funderburk. CJ Bryce followed Kevin Keats from UNC Wilmington 2 years ago, but had to sit out last year. He averaged 17.5 points and 5.5 rebounds for Wilmington in their tournament year 2 years ago. Our bench is a little unknown, with just Braxton Beverly returning from last year, but since he hurt his hand in practice last week, it's no telling how they'll play this year. Blake Harris, a former 4-star recruit from Missouri,
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
I was diagnosed at 65.
37. Earlier than most.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association. Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Well, we're back. It's been a long day here so far, pretty tiring, but we're still here. Zach Sawai here for PackTV alongside Kim Frazier. As Team Wolf returns to the court to take on the Duke Blue Devils. And to say that today hasn't been exciting has been very, very understated. Today has been full of twists and turns, full of a lot of great excitement here on the court as well, Cam. And you can attest that Team Pack in that last one dominated against the UNCG Spartans. What do you remember from that game? What was so good about it?
Team Pack definitely came off, out the jump and just had more energy than them. And as soon as UNCG had that energy to match it, it was too late.
Nonetheless, though, it's going to be exciting. We're going to wait the two teams as they finish warming up here. It'll be Team Wolf versus Duke right here.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Hi, my name is Ben Porter, and this is the 60-second sound-off. The Wolfpack come into the year with just 3 returning players from the 2017-2018 season and 9 new players that could see playing time. Their projected starters are going to be Markel Johnson, CJ Bryce, Torin Dorn, Devin Daniels, and Derek Funderburk. CJ Bryce followed Kevin Keats from UNC Wilmington 2 years ago, but had to sit out last year. He averaged 17.5 points and 5.5 rebounds for Wilmington in their tournament year 2 years ago. Our bench is a little unknown, with just Braxton Beverly returning from last year, but since he hurt his hand in practice last week, it's no telling how they'll play this year. Blake Harris, a former 4-star recruit from Missouri, is eligible to play after the first semester this year. I think with graduate transfers Eric Lockett and Wyatt Walker, there will be enough scoring and rebounding on the bench so that it won't be much of a problem. CJ Bryce and Daniels are also big additions to the team, and I expect the Wolfpack to finish top 8 this year and with their second straight NCAA tournament appearance. Thank you for listening.
Centered by Nikita Anastratov, Eric and Ellis Rushard and Cam Mazakowski on defense. And here we go. Welcome to the PNC Arena. The Backyard Brawl, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big one. Zach Sawai and Logan Ward bringing you all the action right here on PackTV. With Ellis Rushard with a little chip out. Intercepted. There they go. Coming on the breakaway, there's Reagan. Reagan, he scores! UNC didn't waste any time. 18:37 left to go in the first, and it's 1-0.
No, and they're definitely going to get a little bit of momentum from that. Just a wonderful taking advantage of that opportunity there in special teams, intercepting the puck, and really just doing a wonderful job of getting to the net there. There's
not over the cage.
They're getting their shots, but nothing going in so far.
Banashevitz, and he scores! Sweet holy Moses, Sam Banashevitz get this game within 1.
Of course, as I say something, Banashevitz answers very quickly, showing why he's the captain of this team, rallying his troops per se.
That was deflected out in front as well. I believe that defense held on once again, and Jennifer will carry it through. Spears his way through. There's Jennifer. Breaks through Seppi and Halka with a shot. He scores! A lot of scoring early. 3-1 UNC. Has done fairly well. There's Robinson. Robinson with a toe drag. Robinson to the front. To Johnson. Oh, and the shot couldn't get off. And there's Johnson behind the net. In front there's Megan with the spring pass. Out in front there's Kramer with the shot. Joey Hall using the glove vicariously. Banashevitz. Banashevitz with speed with the power move around the defender, and he shoots. What a save! Unbelievable shot by Bacoli. They will not count the goal on that one. Crashed into them. Bogdash to the point. 1 penalty ends. There's Mira. Mira now comes in with the stick lift. Puck chipped out in front. Joey Hall can't find it. Pushed in. There we go, and the fighting begins. Eric Mira with the first hit. Another hit as well. Now cluttered up in the corner. Logan. Ricky Chen had the opportunity to make something happen, but lost it. And there's Robinson. Robinson quickly through another power move to the middle. Robinson can't get the shot up. There's Johnson, and he scores! Vedetta, he scores! Alex Vedetta rocks the house with his second of his career. 4-3, NC State takes the lead. Swivel, waiting for the puck. There's Rushford. Rushford out in front, just wide. There's Riley Johnson with good speed. Riley Johnson with a goal tonight. Back out in front. Banashevitz can't get it with the rebound. He scores! Holy Moses, Alex Robinson, what a shot. 5-3 NC State. And Estradov absolutely throttled Weiland.
Again, some of that physicality we expect.
Well, hello, we're back. Zach Sawai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier here. Team Wolf getting set to take on Duke here. An exciting matchup that, I've been waiting for the most part of today. I think the last game that Team Pack played facing off against the Spartans, it was good, but energy was a big factor in this one. Let's see if Duke can keep up that sustained energy. Team Wolf already 1-0 on the day so far. So it's going to be crucial to see if they can go 2-0 on this day.
NC State's going to really need to use their size and their athletic ability, because that's one thing they are. Even with the fall of their arguably their best player, Max Myers, they're going to be able to need to use their size to be able to dominate on the glass, because Duke is really undersized compared to them.
Yeah, it looks like Duke does have a little bit of a size problem. NC State needs to be sure to really elevate their passions here, elevate their energy, because that's all that's going to matter heading into this one. Mike Stewart. Something like that. Can't read my own handwriting. This is embarrassing day here, but it's fine. I'm here to talk. I'm not here to write. I'm not graded on penmanship here. Tip-off about to take place here, and the game will begin. Enjoy this one here. Welcome to the Carmichael Gymnasium for the Battle of the Brickyard. Team Wolf taking on Duke. Zach Solai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier. Ball cycled all the way around. Great job there from Team Wolf to get this one in here. Once again, passing already at a strong premium here. No basket there.
Offensive foul call on number 30, is it? Nope, number 15. And as you can see, they're really trying to get low and use that size mismatch that 15 is going to have.
Once again, there's Duke coming in already undersized. They're still trying to work it their way around. Their offense already looking like they're being shoved all the way to the outside. Nothing going on down in the middle, and that's where they're going to get most of their quality opportunities if they continue to drive in. And that ball's barely sent out there.
Energy really out the gate, as you see number 15 on the offensive end trying to bully his man down low. On the defensive end, diving on the floor for loose balls. I really like what I'm seeing from him.
And now that one is carried back out. Working it through. Worked its way around. Still working through it. Work it to the middle, and it's just taken away right there. State can't hold on to it. I believe. Looks like Duke will inbound that one, but still a good chances right there all around there, Cam.
Definitely. Duke coming out with a little bit more energy than NC State is.
Working it. Now behind the three-point line with a shot from downtown, and it can't get in. That was one of the best chances Duke has had so far in this game. Now they work it through. Number 20 now. 20 back up to 51. 51 crashing. Being defended well back up there by John Taylor. A shot from the three-point line again off the rim. Another shot again off the rim. They cannot finish anything there, Cam.
And with the athleticism of number 10 getting that rebound, he really wasn't supposed to get that rebound.
Good shot from all the way out there, but no luck getting in. 51 now crashing back in. It's sent back out. Looks like they said it went off a State player. Duke will inbound. For the most part, it's been all Duke, but they haven't been able to capitalize.
Definitely.
Taylor now.
And it's really NC State, too. NC State's getting some good looks. Duke is just playing with a lot of energy right now, more than I've seen from a lot of teams out here today.
Again, off the rim. So it's just back out. Carried back out there by Riley Edwards. Edwards sends that one flying back in all the way there for Taylor.
Good pass by number 3. Riley Edwards with a great pass to draw the foul for John Taylor.
Taylor will get some free throws in here. Finally, we get some action going here. Very lackluster beginning to this game. Just a lot of very tired bodies out there, it seems. And they've been playing all day. They've been getting a little bit of rest and getting a chance to sit down, check their social medias and whatnot, whatever they do during their downtime. Taylor couldn't get that one back in, as Duke will now head that one all the way back out. Working it through the middle, and it's sent just back out.
And that's a good ball movement by Duke to find the big hedge too hard on that screen, leaving number 24 wide open. They just couldn't get to the basket.
Team Wolf won their first game earlier today. Just in case of those tuning in, they beat Winston-Salem University 47-29 in their first game today. That's important to note. They're coming in off a win. They're going to have that positive energy, that positive momentum, that braggadocious mentality that they really can play against anybody. Team Wolf will inbound that one. Breaking free from the charge right there was Stewart. All the way from downtown, and they still can't get that one back in.
And Riley Edwards is going to be one of the main keys for the team, as he's probably one of the best, if not the best shooter on the team.
NC State, of course, wearing the black, white with red trim. Duke coming in with solid white and blue trim. Only two-color show out. Now sent forward there by Duke, number 2. All the way across. All the way back with a quick shot, and he'll get that one in.
Nice movement by Duke.
Surging back. Methodical approach being played there once again by Ellis. Ellis works his way in, and he gets it in. There you go.
A very talented offensive presence for Edwards, getting that one to fall.
Duke once again handing on to possession there. Still back up at the three-point line, working its way around. Makes a pass, back and forth. Now looking for some options. Hanging on to it once again. Shot from all the way up top, and he makes it. What a shot there.
And that's another thing about Duke. Even though they're outmatched, they probably will have the speed advantage because of their size. But, you know, they have to sacrifice one thing to be able to play their game.
Ellis works his way in, and he gets that one in. What a drive and what a basket.
Love it. And that's another slasher with this Wolfpack Club program. Probably, in my opinion, the best slasher on this team. Getting to the basket and using his IQ to be able to find open shooters. Hartle coming in the game.
Ellis, methodical, and he'll get that one in. Stoppage of play. Some subs come in. Number 41 comes in there for Duke. Looks like Team Wolf will be keeping their same amount of players on the court. And now the Blue Devils will rush that one back up. Great stance right there. Being played well there by Malloy. Malloy lost that one. Now they're back up. Duke broke down the defense all the way in deep, and he will lay that one up. Chief, that is it. What a play there by the Blue Devils.
That's a good give and go, good two-man game that they really need. And this is the play that I was explaining earlier. Two people on both sides of the free throw, both wings, being able to see both sides of the floor, get it on one side, and find shooters and find bigs posting up and getting mismatches. Good shot by number 10.
Great shot from downtown right there. What a job there by Ellis. And I really like that analysis right there. Having a lot of floor coverage is important, but being able to see the court is so important. Being able to lay out those passes and everything like that. It's not something you see a lot nowadays. And you saw right there, amazing job there by Duke to really, all the defenders bit right there. And that was just self-explanatory. What a drive.
Yep, NC State really needs to realize the importance of how much Duke is wanting them to hedge really hard in that screen. That's going to be number 15, and that'll be the second time Edward Stewart that has hedged on that screen really high for this. I think this is about the third time I've seen it, and he has to realize the importance that if you hedge hard, they are going to find those bigs. They're that talented.
And as you were saying, Stewart, one of their best shooters, and you saw right there, very good form. Went in, very easy basket for him. A little bit of a fun fact about this court. On a rare occasion, if you come to Carmichael Gymnasium on an off day, there in the past you have seen guys like Jalen Samuels and Naheem Hines, very famous NC State football players, playing on this exact court with just your everyday average students. It's incredible to watch right here.
Very good to watch. And I would know, I am one of those dudes.
And now that ball is worked back in there by Duke. And they're going to stop that one. Looks like it was a double dribble.
Questionable call by the ref. If we seen again. Questionable calls by the ref all day.
Malloy now being subbed back in there for Stewart. I think that's an interesting little substitution right there. I'm not sure how I feel about that one personally with the way that Stewart's been playing so far there for Team Wolf.
The size advantage will go down, but the strength will be there. As you see, number 2, Malloy and Hardle, number 12, they aren't the biggest presence on the floor, but they are some of the strongest. I anticipate either one of them will guard number 41, becoming a big presence, and Duke goes with a smaller lineup too. I think they're going to really incorporate speed into this a lot, so let's prepare for this game to become really fast-paced.
Blue Devils rush that back in. And they just drive that one in, self-explanatory. Great job right there.
Good take by number 51.
Pass on the pike, back up, working his way through. What a drive, and it just won't go in. Caps with the great attempt, and they still can't get that one in. Duke with great defense. Good ball possession as well as that ball sent all the way back, carried back out there by Hardle. Hardle now.
Both teams really scrapping for the ball. I already noticed that. Both of them really want it.
Looks like 51 there for Duke. We'll get a few shots in. I think a big thing to note coming into today, of course, and we talked about this a little bit in the last game as Team Pack, they took on the Spartans. It's all about stamina. It's going to be interesting to see if they can keep up this energy throughout the rest of the game.
And that stamina also relies on the depth of both teams as well. And that's the thing about the NC State teams. I don't know much about the Duke teams, but NC State, both club teams have a lot of depth, a lot of people who can run and transition, and a lot of people who can stay on their feet without having to come out the game for a little while. And I think that's going to be a huge point to their success.
And now Team Wolf will carry that one back out. What a pass, and he messed up there. Don't know about that one, Chief. Still waiting for the ball to be handed back in once again there. Now that one is sent all the way back up there by the Duke Blue Devils. And now they handle that. Blue Devils have it once again. All the way from downtown. What a shot. Good golly, Miss Molly.
There's really nothing you can do about that. Their team's full of shooters.
There's that play once again. State having 4 men line up, all the way up there, waiting to sort of just drive in. Looks like number 2 there for Duke.
It's that dribble handoff play. Dribble handoff to whatever side you're on. Big come screen and look for a bucket.
Now they handle that one. A great pass there from Caps. Caps to send it over to Hurdle. All the way back in, and they'll get that one. Great basket once again there from NC State.
Great take by Taylor. Way to be able to corral that awkward pass, that awkward lob type pass. Number 3 gets it off the backboard. Hartle taking it back up the court.
And they rush that one from all the way from Sunset Boulevard, and an air ball on that one. And he keeps that one in, but hands it off to Duke. If I were State, I would have just let that one go out. Have a little bit more chance to set up.
Yep.
This is a team that looks to be getting lost a little bit on the transition game.
And I think Taylor was looking for that foul, but I have to disagree with that one. His hands were up at the end, but in the midway of the play, his hands were really at the 90-degree level, so that you have to have your hands straight up the entire time for them to consider it.
Gets that quick shot in there, no problem for him. Very unfazed are the Blue Devils in this game. Waiting again to take that second shot here. Not many games are happening around us now. There's been several games going on in many different courts here for this battle of the Brickyard.
Including NC State's newly created intramural squad that they've using a bunch of intramural people that want to be able to play against club competitions. So that's also that's a nice little component to the tournament. Hartle coming off the screen.
Great job there, working his way in through the paint, and he will get that one.
And that's the strength of Hartle that I was explaining earlier. Hartle's strength is really going to have as 30, hoist up the 3.
Rushes that one all the way back, sent through. Now hanging back in, and there's Taylor. And Taylor lost that one. Waiting for that ball to be thrown back in. Looks like we have just under 4 minutes to go here in this first half, and it's been very back and forth.
NC State needs to really know how to play with a little bit more composure, a little bit more, and there's the foul that he was waiting for. But NC State needs to be able to play with just a little more poise to their offense, be able to really move the ball, not just drive it in every single time down the floor.
That's going to be important for sure. They do have a solid shooting game if they can get Mike Stewart back out there. But it's going to be a matter of can they get him set up for those shots. As now they're sitting up on the perimeter. They have a couple guys in deep, and they work it back in. What a job right there. A one-man show, and he'll get it in.
And the strength of number 2, as I said earlier, the strength of number 2, Malloy and 12 Hartle is going to be very key, because even though they're going with a really small lineup, even with Taylor in the game, they're still going to be able to cut through that defense with the slashing ability of Hartle and Malloy.
Hanging on to that one. Will get the shot off, and it will not make it in. Duke will now rush that ball back out. Awaiting the end of the first half here, this very back and forth game. Zach Soleil and Cam Frazier here for PackTV. Team Wolf, one of the 3 NC State teams playing in this tournament, as Cam just mentioned. NC State has now formed an IM team that wants to play against club competition, and the 2 bona fide club teams in Team Wolf and in Team Pack.
Score is 19-17 right now, going into the half. And what I'm seeing right now is a lot of energy coming from both teams. But Duke, even though they are down, they, in my opinion, have been able to get the better looks just because of the way they move the ball without rushing. Even if they see something wide open, they got to look for something better.
Waiting to make plays happen here. We're not tied up just yet. State still has that 1-point lead. And now rushing that ball back up. There's Hartle. Hartle again Great job driving, and he can't get back one.
And these are good looks. They just need to be able to find the basket. That's a kind of a trend going on with State right now.
Duke trying to take the lead. They're only down by 1. Need to get that momentum going into the half. They get that one, and they're going to take the lead for the first time in this game. Awaiting their passes here. Cycles, still looking, now back up to the top. Waiting to take his shot. There they go, through traffic. Once again, all the way down the middle, and he lost that one. Sent all the way back in. Works his way in, all the way back around, can't make it in.
Great defense by NC State. Great awareness as Hartle turns the ball over. Oh, nope. Very competitive day here.
It's been an exciting one to watch here, and obviously knowing your background playing a Division III all the way up in Maine and now coming back down here, you're just so knowledgeable about the game. And really, coming from a player of your standpoint, what are you really liking about State's overall energy efforts alongside their ability to just really read plays?
I wish I had some of this energy and stuff like that back up in Maine. I really like the way they're pushing the ball, looking for inside looks and not just settling for three-pointers like a lot of these teams here have been doing. And I like the way, the same thing with Duke too. Duke's been able to really be smart about their takes and be smart about what shots are good and what shots are bad and what shots are just adequate, because you're not just going for adequate. You want the shot to go in, so you want the best shot possible. And I just like the way that they've been able to use their IQ to be able to find teammates and get open shots.
All the way back in. Great defense once again there by Team Wolf, and they send that back in there.
Playing with a little aggression, I see. That's that front court of Hartle and Malloy.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Just 25 seconds to go here. I need to get a watch and staple it to my hand and try to find out a way to figure out this time here. I'm not good at reading time. As Duke now will make that first basket there. Duke with a commanding lead over State right now. This is not a good sign there for Team Wolf. Already going 1-0 on the day so far. Calling out plays here. Having all 4 guys lined up here. And the one thing I've been noticing is they've been doing that for most of the game, but it hasn't been working. They got to change that up there.
They need to get foul calls. What they need to do is really fouling out there today.
Jump shot can't make that one. Great opportunity. The confidence is there from Duke. Looks like at the end of the first half, the score
is 19-20 going in the half.
There we go. I mean, Duke is just really having that advantage there, and that's what they're looking for. And quickly before we head to break there, what did you really like from that half?
I really like the energy from both teams. I like the ability of Duke to be able to shut down NC State's offense, because honestly, NC State's offense comes from the paint. And being able to shut that down not only shuts down the offense from the paint, but it also shuts down the three-point shots too, because the ability to drive into paint and find wide-open shooters, that's really all of their game. And I would like to see how NC State comes back.
It has been a wild period, wild half rather. We're going to take a break here on PackTV. We'll be right back.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack.
Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
I was diagnosed at 65.
37. Earlier than most.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association. Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
And Packer down by 1 heading into the second half here against the Duke Blue Devils. Zach Sawai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier here. Team Wolf of NC State's club teams are currently down by 1. And it was a really back and forth first half there. A lot of energy going back and forth there, Cam. What did you like in particular from Team Wolf?
I like their energy coming into the game. And it's really a testament because this is a long tournament, you know, people get tired and stuff like that. I like the way they've been able to be composed. Even though they're down, they're not playing like they're out, you know what I mean? They're still playing like they have a chance to win, and that's what I appreciate so much about it.
And Duke so far as well, they've been very strong on the ball as well. We're really working inside and getting those drives. But the biggest thing that they're doing, that Team Wolf rather, is missing, is their ability to finish. Duke has really done a good job of finishing. What does Team Wolf need to do here to finish those plays?
Team Wolf needs to do the exact same thing because with their offense, driving actually opens up shooting lanes, you know what I mean? So if you have one guy driving baseline and you find another guy in the corner, that opens up a wide open three-pointer. So it's just, and there's just a lot of stuff that goes into that could make the offense really run. And that's really their game, and Duke's doing a really good job of shutting that down.
Who's going to be the biggest X factor in there going in for Team Wolf? I think it's going to be Stewart. I mean, you may have something different. Here's been the best shooter there, number 15 for Team Wolf.
I think it's going to be Edwards. I think Edwards is going to be the one to really spark up in the beginning of the second half. You know, how he came in the first half, I think he fell off a little bit, but I think in the end, it's really going to come down to him and the bigs to really be able to, you know, find shooters and be able to get it to Edwards as well.
Exciting times here at the Carmichael Gymnasium here. Team Wolf takes on the Duke Blue Devils. They're down by 1, getting ready for the second half. We'll be right back.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
Hi, how's it going? We're back. Zach Sawai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier. Getting ready for the tip-off of the second half. NC State will inbound. They have switched sides going into this one. And as we talked about there, it looks like your X factor heading into this one is going to be Riley Edwards. My X factor on the other side was going to end up being Mike Stewart, but like we were talking about there, you are very knowledgeable about this game, and you can probably read plays a little bit better than myself here. But it's going to be exciting to see who comes out on top. Team Wolf is still down by 1. Nonetheless, it has been a great effort all around from both teams.
I believe that the X factor in this game although I personally think if there was one, I think it would be Edwards, but I do think that the X factor will be, in fact, their bench. You know, the starters are running. The starters are getting tired. They're going to have to come in and you know, put a spark for the team.
Duke will now hurry that ball all the way back in. And now as they work it, we'll be able to not get that basket there. Missed opportunity as now State will not carry back in. Handling that one was Lloyd. Lloyd surveys his options. Once again, they're lining up alongside. Just inside of the key right there.
And one thing Duke is actually really good at, even though they probably should have, you know, finished the play as Ford gets the steal, is actually be able to run plays to get their shooters open through the use of their bigs, as 51 knocks that down right there.
What a shot from downtown from 51 there. Duke really knows how to get this game going, and boy, oh boy, do they know how to shoot a ball. Racking up points, the Blue Devils have been. And so far in this game, State is still down, I believe now by 4.
That's a good pass out to Lloyd, who hits the three.
From Sunset Boulevard, State still in this one. Large fan support there. All the way back in. What a drive and a send just back out. Cradled back in the corner. That was Lloyd's baby right there. Wanted to hang on to that one. Lloyd sends that one over to Talo. Talo from all the way downtown, and he'll get that one. And Team Wolf comes back on top.
Back to back 3-pointers. Same side too. Duke need to adjust.
They're going to stop play there.
Good foul by Lloyd. Saw the mismatch. At least wanted to get a hand, try to get a hand on the ball. That was a good defense.
Sent back in. Coach is visibly frustrated about a call right there. I don't think they're going to call anything there. But nonetheless.
Starting to see these moving screens from Duke.
I think Team Wolf's defense has been at a very good, done a very good job today, rather, of really being sure they can work in the ball and do a lot of the right things. And that's something that I've been paying attention to for the most part, but their transition game is something that needs to be continued to be worked on. Sent all the way back in. Duke lost that one.
Great defense by Lloyd again. That's a very questionable call.
Nonetheless, he was doing a good job of keeping the hands up, though, and that's so critical. Try to block off shots. Getting in a few dance moves there. Teach me a thing or two.
I think he was trying to mimic number 24. All those attempts at the rim.
Take that one to the club. Guarantee it. Now waiting for the next 2 shots there from the Blue Devils. First one. Easy. Easy money. Money in the bank. No problem for him. Now waiting for that second shot there. And he'll get that one.
NC State is down Duke 25-27 in the beginning of the second half.
Working his way in. And it looks like a foul there. No one really wanted that call. But nonetheless, they're going to inbound that one there, Cam.
And that looked questionable to me, but it was the guy on the back side of that drive that really caused that foul. I think it was clean. I think that was a charge.
Headed all the way back up. Carried through. Sent back up. All the way back in. Basket. Didn't make it in at all. Getting a little time check here. Looks like there's just over 14 minutes to go left in the second half. Team Wolf needing to get things done here. Now sent back up to the free throw line. At the 3-point line, rather. And now they hang on to it. A little bit of back and forth action. Still waiting. Good pressure being put in. Like you were talking about there, Cam, it's all about not settling for those three-point shots. And they're really driving the net. They're getting in. And you saw a great job there by Ellis to really drive the basket. And again.
And really be relentless with it, too. You know, you see Hardo miss the shot, but then as soon as it went in, made shot by number 20 from Duke. As soon as it went off the rim, you see him going for the offensive board, giving Ellis the chance for that bucket.
Rushed all the way back in there. Lost that one. Holds on. Great passing. Bodies him down. That's going to be an offensive charge.
Great defense by Taylor, really getting into the game, as you can see, as Edwards comes back into the game.
Sent back out there. Ellis now. Ellis has been one of my favorite players to watch today. He's been doing a very good job of settling things down, but doing a lot of the right things.
And also being able to shift the defense. And with his quick handles, he's really quick with it.
Losing that one. Carries it through. Shot off. Just back out.
Great defense by Hardo. And another questionable foul call. He knocked him on the ground and lost the ball. Score is 27-30 up by Duke.
Yeah, Duke leading by 3 points, and that is not good so far. There's still just a little over 10 minutes left to go in the second half. So the game is tight. The game is still there for Team Wolf if they want it, but they need to show it. He wanted that basket, but they're not going to count it. They're going to say he just stepped out.
I think NC State is going to need to adjust to the way the refs are calling these fouls. It's obvious, very obvious, that these refs are calling it really tight, and that they need to, do what Hardo's doing right now, being able to guard without the use of their hands. And there you go, defensive stop. Because Duke is really being forceful with it, so all you have to do is lay your hands off and let the contact be initiated with you.
Stewart now send that one forward. Back up to Ellis. Ellis, with great speed, works his way through, passes it back out at the free-throw line, and it is not good. Back out again with the extra rebound there by Edwards. There's your guy.
Ellis being strong on the boards.
All the way back around through traffic, and he gets it.
And that wasn't called an over the back. That is amazing. I just think it's interesting. They called an over the back on that same type of play, and it's weird.
Being handled once again by Duke. Duke will get the first opportunity. They're still up by 1. Heading into this one.
And I see what you mean when you said your X factor was Ellis. His speed and his ability to lead players in when he drives and find wide open people. That's a factor that needs to be adjusted to.
Duke now up by 2. First of the free throws was successful. Number 3 now. Lobs that one in. Great job there. As now Team Wolf will harry that one all the way back out. Keeps that one in. Now working it down low. Mustard and Custard down low, and they get it.
Great move by Malloy, and that's the strength inside. He has the height for a guard, but the build for a 4 or 5, honestly. The strength of him and Hardo, that's what's gonna, and the height from number 15 Stewart.
What a three right there. Blue Devils are now all the way back in this one.
And I know you see how this game is getting really heated because of all that physical contact going down low. That's really where it's coming from.
Waiting for the inbound. And he'll inbound that one all the way back there to Stewart. Stewart now back into the corner. Takes a shot there, and it just won't count. Waiting further instructions here. Next up on the list of games for the Battle of the Brickyard, heading into today's fantastic matchups. It's been a very good day of matchups so far. But heading into this next one, Team Wolf will be ending up taking on William and Mary University, an opponent that I haven't seen in quite some time, at least for these teams heading into this one. And it's back-to-back games as well, so the energy factor is going to be very important, the stamina level.
And that's where that bench is going to have to come in and provide that spark. I haven't seen a lot of their bench come in the game at all, so we'll see how that's adjusted.
All the way back out. We'll get that one. And again, easy basket, easy money.
Good athleticism. Be able to use his athleticism with Hartle. And good defense by Hartle as he strips him.
All the way back, all the way in, a great drive. Can't quite get it. Trying to figure things out here going into this one. Still working it through, waiting on things to happen here, but nonetheless, it's been a very back and forth game. If Duke pulls through, of course, it'll be a big upset to Team Wolf, who is 1-0 on the day so far.
If they do get this one, it will be well deserved. They're playing with a lot of energy, and whatever energy NC State plays, whatever level, they're matching it or exceeding it. Great hustle by number 2, even though he can't corral the rebound.
Great job moving the ball around once again. They're really finding those open lanes, those open gaps, and he drives that one. He can't get that one back in. Then the rebound is buried there by number 41 for the Blue Devils.
And even though they were scored on in that play, NC State was doing a really good job adjusting to how the mismatch came with the offensive rebound and being able to play defense on that.
Looks like number 11 there, Alex Capps there for the NC State Team Wolf, will be getting their shots in there, awaiting to see what happens. With the first shot, and it won't go in there. State trying to regain possession. Let's carry it back out by Duke. Duke now sends it in deep. Now they're working it back up top. Great drive through the middle, and no bingo there. Great effort once again there.
I really like that play from Duke, being able to spread the floor, being able to get the bigs and get the excess guards out of there while still allowing there being an opening for the guard to just go in there and draw a foul.
Currently, as it stands right now, Duke is leading NC State 38-33. Now 39. This is an incredible, incredible game thus far. Team Wolf being dominated, and they're going to need to keep up that stamina heading into their third and final match of the day. And they just can't finish. What happened to that first period energy there, Cam?
It's really starting to deplete, and I think that's with the stamina that you were talking about.
Just a little over 5 minutes now left to go here in the second half. And once again, You know, the energy is going to be very crucial. They're only going to have a certain amount of time to rest before they need to take up some warm-ups once again there to face off against William and Mary. Team Wolf trying not to go 1-1 in the day. They want to keep that. They want to keep a goose egg in the loss column. So it's going to be important to see what happens there. But Duke so far has applied on the pressure.
That's not good. Giving up offensive rebounds, turn into three-pointers just like that by number 2.
Great shot there once again.
It looks like Duke just really wants it more than them now. The energy's really gone down for NC State.
Work his way back around all the way. Sunset Boulevard, and he bangs that one home. What a job right there from NC State.
And I think they really need to start feeding Edwards. As you were, I had seen on the offensive end of possession before that, Edwards was really calling for the ball before Malloy had hoisted up that layup, and I think that could have come a lot sooner.
All the way back. Great shot opportunity there, and he bangs it. What a job right there. With the Nike shoes, just do it. Fresh kicks out there for all the guys on the court right now. Carry back in, great drive and no basket. (45-36) Duke leads. And timeout is now taken here. Not too much time left to go here in the half, but nonetheless, the gap is not that large. If Team Wolf can go on a run here, they have an advantage to get back.
And I think that they are really going to need to tap into that potential that they had to be able to draw the lane. Like, Duke is really taking away the lane from them. It's almost like they really scouted them, taking away the lane the entire game, and it's ridiculous. And the fact that they're not down by more actually kind of surprises me. But the way that Duke is playing too, NC State really has the advantage because, in my opinion, I think the talent is better. But I think that their energy and the way they run and the way they execute possessions needs to step up.
Cold, wet, and rainy day, but we're all safe inside here. Zach Salaya here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier. And it has been a very exciting game, but as we were talking about, the energy has depleted immensely in this one.
And it's only scary because they have to play another game, William and Mary next.
Hanging on to that one. Buries that one. No problem there for Edwards. Your X factor there.
Edwards has a really strong physique to him, but also being really mobile and being able to shoot that three-pointer, it kind of gives him a little bit of everything. And I think they need to be able to feed him more to at least get the touches he deserves.
Now they work it through. They're back up at the half court. Duke now trying to rush it back in, and they can't. They lost that one. Number 20 there for Duke will get some extra shots in. Can't bury that one. Just bounces offside the rim there. And again, there you go. There goes Ellis once again. Team Wolf trying to make a final push here. It's not out of reach just quite yet. Great second effort, great resiliency, and they get it. They're going to get a chance here to get some extra shots in. Buries that one. And we'll bury the second one. Once again, Great second effort.
NC State going to the press.
Crucial move there, trying to get back up there. Defense there, working his way through, back up. Shot from the three-point line, and it'll go just back out. And there's Ellis once again. Now it's carried back there.
Yeah, once again from three-point range.
From Sunset Boulevard once again. Really knows how to get things going here. Duke now. State coming on with that pressure they should have had from the very get-go of this game. Duke works his way in. What a shot. Nothing lost.
Great defense from Hartle. Finding Ellis for the lay.
Once again, as you said it best there, State's really tacking on that pressure.
Score being now 45-47. An amazing defense coming. The energy's really picked up, and Duke is really playing into the hand. NC State is really playing the hand that Duke is giving them. The frustration of Duke is really starting to, turn NC State up.
An exciting matchup so far. Duke needing to extend their lead. As now they lost control. And they'll get that one basket there. 48-45 now. Last shot here coming in there for number 2. He will bury that one. State now going to the long passes. Great speed by Ellis to work his way in, and it goes just over the basket. Trying it once again. Taken away there, and Duke with the foul.
(49-45) as Ellis takes it strong into the lane, getting 2 foul shots on his way.
Fans are on their feet. The many of them that have made the trek out to come watch this game. Now just about a minute left to go in the half here. It's got to be all Team Wolf now if they want to win this one. They're going to get that basket. Watching the clock, Alice turns his head. And again, he'll make that one. When it matters most, and you need those kind of guys. And Duke slipped up. Looks like now State will get the inbound.
Great defensive pressure by Hartle. Getting in the face of the defender and making them slip up a little bit. As you see, the crowd is on their feet. And that's a smart move. Give Ellis the ball, let him work, and find the shooters, find Hartle, find Edwards, regardless of which one.
Breaks his way in and is taken away. And Ellis again will get some extra shots there.
Has the potential to tie up this game as it goes to 68-69. 48-49. Wow. It's too early.
And they got it tied up. Incredible.
That's good.
I believe we're headed to overtime here. In 47.6 seconds, we're going to find out if we're going to overtime, rather. Shout out to all the PackTV crew for making this job possible here and really just talking about this game going a little bit more in depth here. Team Wolf really has come back, and I think it's when they switch up to that full court press, that's when things started to get going once again.
Duke couldn't really Duke doesn't have the talent to handle that press. They don't have, they don't have the clutch gene as NC State has at the moment, and I think the State doesn't need to stop that at all. Even with the next game going in, I think they need to secure this win, and that's going with the press. Seeing an impressive outing from Ellis and Riley Edwards.
Looks like Duke took their time out there. They're trying to regroup. It's going to be important. They drew up the whiteboards there. Talking a little bit about shoe game now as well. I mean, if we're going to get into that. Very wide arrangements between Nikes as well as Adidas there. I really like the colors on the field as well.
Oh yeah, the colorways and the jerseys are actually really nice.
Adds a little bit of originality and uniqueness to each player. Game is all tied up here. Duke now with the possession. There's the energy that they had lost for a little bit. They really did need that timeout to regroup. Duke just needs one.
That might have been a foul.
Great defense, and they're working it. Still working it. Handles onto that one. Trying to communicate. No one is there to support him. Works his way in, all the way in. Great defense. That looked like it hurt on the way back down.
Had a little smirk on his face, too. That was a great block. Great block.
.14 seconds now left to go in the half here. Taking one of their final timeouts there for Team Wolf. This is motivational. I'm inspired. I'm gonna have a good week this week after this pep talk here. I can't hear anything, but I can just tell.
You can get the aura.
Yeah. Yes. Nonetheless, though, I feel like the timeouts, though, they were a really good placement there, at least for Duke, because they were able to resituate their mentality and get back in this one. And they really give NC State a run for their money in that last possession play.
All NC State needs is one stop. They should know that the refs are calling it really tight, and they should know that there are shooters all over the court. All you have to do is have your hands up and be ready to put a hand in the face. Great defense by number 7. Anticipating it, and hands up.
And there they go. And they're working it. Duke wants to make something happen, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make something happen. They work their way around through the middle, from the three-point line, and he can't bury that off the rim. And we're going to overtime. According to rules here, in terms of overtime, a 4-minute running clock overtime until the 2-minute mark, which then the clock will stop. So it's going to be an exciting one to watch. The rules are being explained right now. We're going to take a quick break here on PackTV. We'll be back at the start of overtime.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play.
Team's getting set up here for overtime. An exciting one for Team Wolf. They pushed this one back after being down for most of the game. They got the energy back. They started playing a full court press, and they just got started going again. This is overtime. Zach Salwai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier. And it has been exciting here, Cam.
And I think it'll be even more exciting because they're not going to leave that press. That press got them to overtime and got that lead cut down. I think they're going to stick with it until it is not necessary to have it anymore.
As the rule stands, getting some technical difficulties situated here. So it looks like we have a scoreboard malfunction. Waiting to see what the outcome of that will be. We may have to go back to the manual little flip books that they used to have back in junior days. No, we're fine. Technology, it sometimes works out, sometimes it doesn't. Give it a little bang or two and maybe it'll work. Ellis will win that tip-off there.
Ellis being the smallest player on the court, winning the tip-off, that just shows the testament to his athleticism, how special he is.
Rules of overtime are a 4-minute running clock until the 2-minute mark.
Also, each team getting 1 timeout per overtime.
Sends it back. Ellis pulls it in. 51-49 state leads.
Ellis is a tough player, using quickness and his IQ to be able to spot out openings for himself as well as his teammates. As 51 hoists up the 3.
Off the rim, sent back out, back into the stands, and she'll get a souvenir. Maybe. She's had a lot of basketball players in her face, though, for most of the part when they inbound that. So get your head in the game, brings a whole new level to the fan experience there. And now Ellis will rush that ball back out. Ellis now finagles it back up to the other side. Back up, back to Ellis. Ellis now fakes out a man, can't do it. He drives his way in for a solo act, and it will not make it in, just off the backboard.
It's not going to take the effort of just Ellis. It's going to have to be Riley Edwards, a little bit of Matt Harlow too, with his strength on defense and his ability to shoot the ball. The shooters and the drivers and the strength is really going to have to come out from State.
Duke once again, now they're back in.
Travel.
And a travel. Fans are in pleasement for that one. I'm surprised. For such a large fan turnout, there was no free giveaway here today.
Right?
Not even a t-shirt or a wristband or something.
Nothing.
Call the athletics department about that one as Ellis will now head that one back in. He leads the charge. Everyone gets situated. Duke playing strong zone D. Come back up with a quick shot. And he gets it in as he was falling. What a job there. State continue.
NC State
cross the court with the pass. Drives his way in. Great D once again. No call on that. Tongue back out. He knew what he was doing. All the way back in. Drives it and still.
Great D by number 2 with the strength of Matt Harlow. I was assuming he was at least going to get the foul call, but that's a good D by.
It has been all State all day.
As they inbound the ball, they're up 53-49 over Duke University.
Handles it. And they're still working it on the outside. They can't break it back in. But it's working for them. They're still at the half court. All the way back in. Works his way down low. And trying to get the layup there. Can't get it. Goes off the side of the rim. Again with the shot. That one wouldn't have counted anyway. Duke now. Send that one forward. All the way back in. Easy basket. Duke now only down by 2. Team Wolf really wants this one. They have shown the effort late.
51 literally wrapping Ellis like a Christmas present.
Ellis now back in his own end. We'll handle that one. And now they carry it forward once again. They push it through. They send just back out.
Great foul by Ellis.
And now they're trying to get some situating things happen out here. Sent back out. There they go. Duke has possession. They had a chance. With the energy, three-point shot, that confidence. A little bit of football there, wrong sport.
Surprised they didn't call the kick ball on that one.
Sent back out. Ellis now will lead a charge all the way back out. Through the middle, puts the swivel on his head with it, and he will get stopped there. A great push there from Ellis, but it just didn't pay off.
I don't think that was the smartest move, but I think that's something he could have made. I think he should have been able to bring it out a little bit, and run an offense.
All the way back up. State now looking to make something happen. All the way back up at the half-court mark. Duke pressuring. All the way back in.
That's the high arcing shot.
I don't think they'll give him the basket on that one.
A little too late for that one.
But Hartle will get the free throws on that play. Trying to increase State's lead. Methodical approach here, Hartle. And he'll get that one, no problem. And he'll get the second shot.
Score being 54-51.
It has been a nail biter. And I mean it in the slightest. I need to get a manicure nowadays. Hartle now gets that one. Second one in. Hartle now will come off. Substitute now back on there. Looks like Malloy will come back on.
As we go into the timeout, NC State up 55-51.
Not a bad move there for the timeout.
We'll have to be mindful it's their only one.
We're waiting for the next moment here. "19 seconds left now in the overtime half. State looks like they're going to pull away with this one if they can hold on to it. Duke is going to come back, of course, and try to get a full swing here going. And the only thing I can think about now here, Cam, is how this energy is going to play into the next game against William and Mary.
I think, at first I didn't think that the energy would be able to go into an entirely new game. But now I see that NC State, they might be able to go 2 or 3 more games with the energy they're playing. They're playing with such great confidence and a lot of energy, especially on the defensive end. And I think that next game they'll be okay. As number 4 turns the ball over. Girl getting another souvenir.
Now sent back out, and they carry it through. NC State now lost that one. State currently leads 55-51. "12 seconds now left to go in the half here. It all boils down to this. Let's see what they can pull off. Now back out. State regains possession. And the whistle is being blown vicariously at this point. Waiting now for the next shot there, waiting to get that one off. He'll get that one in easy. Increases the lead now to 56. Again with the shot there. Now one will make it in. And now Duke will hurry that one back. From all the way downtown, he'll make that one. What a shot. But that'll end the game. Final score, NC State will pull away 56-54. Cam, what a game.
What a game by NC State. Williams overcome the adversity that they had in the first half and be able to pull one out. A lot of energy, a lot of hustle.
Nonetheless, so that was an exciting game, and thank you guys all for tuning in. Now we're going to take another break here on PackTV. Be sure to tune into the next broadcast here. Stay tuned here as Team Wolf will come right back and take on William & Mary right here. Thank you for watching.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all.
CJ Bryce followed Kevin Keats from UNC Wilmington 2 years ago, but had to sit out last year. He averaged 17.5 points and 5.5 rebounds for Wilmington in their tournament year 2 years ago. Our bench is a little unknown, with just Braxton Beverly returning from last year, but since he hurt his hand in practice last week, it's no telling how they'll play this year. Blake Harris, a former 4-star recruit from Missouri, is eligible to play after the first semester this year. I think with graduate transfers Eric Lockett and Wyatt Walker, there will be enough scoring and rebounding on the bench so that it won't be much of a problem. CJ Bryce and Daniels are also big additions to the team, and I expect the Wolfpack to finish top 8 this year and with their second straight NCAA tournament appearance. Thank you for listening.
Centered by Nikita Anastratov, Eric and Ellis Rushard and Cam Mazakowski on defense. And here we go. Welcome to the PNC Arena, the Backyard Brawl, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big one. Zach Sawai and Logan Ward bringing you all the action right here on PackTV. Ellis Rushard with a little chip out, intercepted. There they go. Coming on the breakaway, there's Reagan. Reagan, he scores! UNC didn't waste any time. 18:37 left to go in the first, and it's 1-0.
No, and they're definitely going to get a little bit of momentum from that. Just a wonderful taking advantage of that opportunity there in special teams, intercepting the puck, and really just doing a wonderful job of getting to the net there. There's
not over the cage.
They're getting their shots, but nothing going in so far.
Banashevitz, and he scores! Sweet holy Moses, Sam Banashevitz get this game within 1.
Of course, as I say something, Banashevitz answers very quickly, showing why he's the captain of this team, rallying his troops per se.
That was deflected out in front as well. I believe that defense held on once again, and Jennifer will carry it through. Spears his way through. There's Jennifer. Breaks through Seppi and Halka with a shot. He scores! A lot of scoring early. 3-1 UNC. Has done fairly well. There's Robinson. Robinson with a toe drag. Robinson to the front. To Johnson. Oh, and the shot couldn't get off. And there's Johnson behind the net. In front there's Megan with the spring pass. Out in front there's Kramer with a shot. Joey Hall using the glove vicariously. Banashevitz. Banashevitz with speed with the power move around the defender, and he shoots. What a save! Unbelievable shot by Bacoli. They will not count the goal on that one. Crashed into them. Bogdash to the point. 1 penalty ends. There's Mira. Mira now comes in with the stick lift. Puck tipped out in front. Joey Hall can't find it. Pushed in. There we go, and the fighting begins. Eric Mira with the first hit. Another hit as well. Now cluttered up in the corner. Logan Ricky Chen had the opportunity to make something happen, but lost it. There's Robinson. Robinson quickly threw another power move to the middle. Robinson can't get the shot up. There's Johnson, and he scores! Vedetta, he scores! Alex Vedetta rocks the house with his second of his career. 4-3, NC State takes the lead. Swivel, waiting for the puck. There's Rushford. Rushford out in front, just wide. There's Riley Johnson with good speed. Riley Johnson with a goal tonight. Back out in front. Banashevitz can't get it with the rebound. He scores! Holy Moses, Alex Robinson, what a shot. 5-3 NC State. And Estradov absolutely throttled Weiland.
Again, some of that physicality we expected to see coming into this third period.
Now there's Bogdash up to Adamson. One of Coach Volkman's players to watch before this game. Back on in front, Adamson, and he scores! In the slot, one goal away for UNC. 5-4 State leads. He's now held. O'Rourke couldn't get his shot off. There's Mira. Mira barely hangs it in. O'Rourke now with a shot. He scores! There's Robinson now. Robinson around the corner. Sarek almost had an opportunity there to make something happen. Now Davis Hudson stuck back in the neutral zone. Hudson now with the cross-eyes pass. Settled back down. Body down! What a hit! And there's Sarek with the shot just off the cage. Almost another one of those events. Sarek with the power move. He shoots, he scores! Parker says, Zarek, dip me in Axel Grease and call me slick. 7-4 NC State. Alice Rushford with a bomb, just shot wide. Once again, there's Ryan Kinney back in the corner. Ryan Kinney tries to survey his options. There's Trevor Merchant. Trevor Merchant in the high slot out in front. What a save by Bacolia. Toe drag and he scores! Tyler Alfonzetti rocks the house.
Both teams seem to be sleepwalking at the beginning of this one.
Bacolia leading that charge. Once again, there's Jennifer taken out. There's Todd. Todd with the power move and he scores! NC State will go 9-0 on the young season. UNC continues their losing streak to 4 games. But there goes Jones. Jones with a shot over the crossbar of Joey Hall. Adamson now. UNC's second line comes out, but it's too little too late, as we were talking about.
Yeah. Joey Hall definitely got comfortable as the night went on. Have to wonder if there's just something about...
We're back here. Exciting matchup right now. Looks like Team Pack will get things going once again. Zach Salaya here for PackTV. My apologies. It will be Team Wolf heading into this one. Cam Frazier will be joining us momentarily. Switching up from the last game, of course, looks like Team Wolf changed up jerseys heading into this one. Now it's carried through. William and Mary not being able to bring in jerseys for this one. So they are wearing NC State intramural jerseys. That's the most important thing. With the quick shot, just off of the rim there. Carried back up by William and Mary. That's number 12. All the way forward. Now back up top. They're cycling it. Cycling it once again. Now through the middle. They're driving it. And William and Mary will not take the lead just yet. Now carried back out. That's Malloy now. Malloy now. Lost that one. Back up to Stewart. Cycling that ball. Back up. There's Caps. Caps now surveying his options. Looking for it. Decides to take a 3. Settles for that one. No basket there. Still 0-0 heading in this one. Action resumes here. Now through the middle. Once again with the shot. Once again sent wide. Now carries it through. There's Caps. Caps once again can't make that basket. And now that one is sent just wide. Caps will decide to take the 2 free throws right there. 0-0 already. Trying to get the quick lead here. Joined back once again here by Cam Frazier. Excited to welcome him back on. Cam, it's an exciting match today. William and Mary, of course, wearing the NC State intramural jerseys. Not being able to bring in their own jerseys today. But so far, it's been a little bit back and forth here. Team Wolf on the second of a back-to-back. Just facing off Duke. Won there in overtime by nail-biter in my standards here. What's going to be the secret to Team Wolf in this game?
I think they're going to need to take that energy and bring it into this game, especially with the size disadvantage. It looks to me like they should be able to completely obliterate them on the glass.
Great interception there by William and Mary as they carry that one through, and they're trying to work their way back. All the way back in. Great drive there, and will not make the basket. Interesting sequence there. Waiting for that shot to take that one through. Banked that one on first point of the game there for William and Mary. They needed that. Sent all the way back up with the quick shot again. William and Mary up by 2. State now wants to carry that one all the way back out, and they will do so. Through the middle, all the way back out. Great turns there by Cap.
Great shot.
Caps is now, to me, been the most noticeable player in this game so far. It hasn't even been that long, with just a few minutes into the first half here. Taken away there by Stewart, all the way coming in, and he will get that one. No problem for him. State coming back. They didn't want to be down right there, Cam.
Great steal by 15.
William and Mary will tie that one up there. All the way back around. They're working it. Back out to the middle, and Stewart can't get that one.
And you see NC State really going really deep, digging into the people that didn't play a lot last game, and that's just says a lot about the depth and how many people they have on the team. They're able to come in and make an impact.
And there goes Stewart. Stewart all the way back out, and it's tipped just out of play with the hand right there. Now waiting for a chance here. Malloy now with Stewart waiting. Makes the easy pass there to Stewart. Stewart now back. They're handling it. Down low. Great pass up to Malloy and buckets. What a shot there. What a play there, Cam.
What a feed by Malloy. Being able to scoop the small opening in the post to be able to find that good move by 34.
And William Mary gets it right back. Team Wolf, Malloy goes down. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Tough foul.
Now Malloy is going to be going back to take that shot there. Malloy did fairly well in the last game against Duke there. 14 Wolf. Some jersey numbers have switched up at the last minute. We see a couple new numbers on the court right now. Number 8. I believe that's the only one that's new on the court as of right now. But Caps, like I was saying a little bit earlier, he's been a little bit of a surprise so far. State will get another point right there. And now William Mary will carry that one all the way back out.
Good defense.
Great defense there once again there by Team Wolf to block that ball all the way back out.
And I will reiterate again that this is their bench coming in, being able to play defense as good as they are. I don't know about that one.
And disappointing calls there. The fatigue is really getting Team Wolf there. The frustration is evident on their faces. That's not something they want to see. Now back out. And you just hate to see it there for Team Wolf.
Right.
They lost that coverage there down low. They're trying to rush it back up. And they go, there's Caps. Caps now through it, and what a job there getting buckets. He's confident about that one.
That's a tough take.
Go hard in the paint. There you go. That's how you do it. You just drive.
These guys just ready. That's a good hand by Malloy.
Great shot there once again. Buries that one there for William and Mary. Looks like William and Mary is currently leading 12-9. As we were talking about a little bit earlier, what I'm finding interesting, this is a team that doesn't settle for threes. So they keep on driving in and get the easy two-pointers. William and Mary, as you see right there again, they are settling for the three-pointers, but they're making those shots.
And I think there's a difference between settling and working for them. And I think William and Mary is really working for them. As he works for that three, that's an example of working, being able to understand the mismatch and understand how you can get that shot off and who can get that shot off, the personnel, KYP.
It's been
William and Mary is able to, get that energy.
Stewart can't get that one in. He's got to be able to use that tall body to his advantage there. He is the tallest player on the court as of now. Only player in competition with him is Talo. And there's Stewart once again. Rocking that shark tattoo on his right leg, or is that a fish?
It looks like a fish. I think it's a fish. Regardless, it's tough. I like it.
I like it a lot. Makes both free throws. Now only down by one. And now they work it back.
And here we go. We put Ellis back in the game to make the game more fast-paced.
And a smart move there for Team Wolf, putting Ellis back. He was their shining star in the last game against Duke.
Great defense by Malloy. Strong frame.
Hangs back in. Malloy seems to be fine.
And amazing how quick some of these starters were able to come back in the game. It's ridiculous. Some of the people who just got off the game come in and do their jobs.
Talo heads it back in.
That's a big body.
Offensive charge there, no basket.
Yep, he did extend that elbow. Good move to the basket. But
and I think that's something that I've liked about Team Wolf's game so far is their ability to really drive well. And for the most part, they've drived very cleanly, except for a few small instances. So it's been interesting to watch how they've been able to just keep on driving the basket. It's
a lot of consistency. Yeah. It's a very consistent game there. That's why they got to keep doing it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Good pass by Ellis.
It's a Talo, and he can't finish it off. A little bit too much there. Confidence airball. That was kind of sad. William and Mary lost out on that one. A little bit of a risky attempt there.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that.
Taking a quick time out here already. Both teams are getting rejuvenated here. William and Mary is currently up by one. I'm a little bit surprised by that, honestly, that the fact that State played such a riveting game in the last one, and they're only really down by one at this point heading on. It's been a very tough competition so far.
And I think that they'll be able to get this lead and actually stretch it out a little bit because of the size factor. And the only reason I say that is because William and Mary's size wasn't as good as Duke's, and Duke was able to get out in transition and run them as well as able to be physical with them. And William and Mary doesn't have that. And I definitely have State coming back and reclaiming this lead.
Here they go once again. I think a nasty combination on the court right now would be to put in Ellis alongside Stewart as the ball goes into the scores table. The Battle of the Brickyard trophy actually is right there.
It's a beauty.
It's a nice looking trophy. Now they rush it forward. William and Mary. I don't know if I can think of the right word here, but while William and Mary, the word is big. They're not tall, but they definitely have size to them, if that makes sense. They're able to take out space, and they need to use that size to their advantage to block out any opportunities for State to really drive those corners and really make it in well.
Well said.
Yep.
So it was well said.
Appreciate it. Always working on that stuff. And there they go, William and Mary. Now back. They're pushing it and they're working it. Still at it. Being defended well up there, up top. Looks like defending that one was Lloyd. With the drive in there by William and Mary. Taken away by Ellis. Swooping in the air. He drives in. Great speed. Great pass to Malloy. Works it in. Great teamwork. Easy buckets.
Great IQ by Malloy. Knowing that these guys are going to jump. Sells the pump fake and is able to go up strong.
State regains the lead, 16 to 15. I can't count. That's been a very common pattern here today, but it's fine. Team Wolf waiting to get things situated here. Figuring things out. Ellis will now lead that one all the way from the back with Lloyd through half court. Ellis, who just had that amazing passing play there with Malloy. They're one of the more dominant duos that we've seen. Lloyd to Ellis. Ellis can't bury that one. Malloy lost control of that, and now William and Mary will take over. Number 20 now will carry that one through. Back up, great speed through the corners. Resiliency again. What a great job there.
That's a great take.
Carry back in. Great pass. There's Malloy. Malloy back up to Lloyd. All the way over. With a shot from the three-point. Bingo from Sunset Boulevard.
NC State's coming out very impressive, especially after that hard-fought win against Duke.
Now back out. They're still trying it. They're still working at it. Lost that one. Looks like Lloyd got bodied up high. It looks to be okay. Checking for blood. But he'll walk it off. He's tough. I like it. Now working it through. There's Ellis. Ellis faking out a man. Great job there. Breaks his ankles, and he gets it in. Ellis, the shining star here for the club team. And, you know, I've wondered about the process for this for some time. But on the women's basketball team, Katie Wadsworth was the walk-on there from the women's club basketball team. So you have to wonder for yourself, do you think any of these guys, the way that they're playing, they would have a solid shot of being a walk-on there for Coach Keats and the main team?
I would definitely say Ellis has a very, if anybody has a high chance, I would definitely say Ellis. Ellis's speed is just ridiculous. And, you know, I would actually go to record basketball games, and, you know, I still think he might be one of the faster people on the court if he were to play now, you know. And it's just, and then with the training and everything, I think he has the most potential to be on that team.
And we'll see what happens from there, but it was just an astute observation. But nonetheless, Ellis has been playing fantastic so far today. He really stood out in the Duke game, and he has stood out in this one as well. Can't wait to see where this one goes. As now William and Mary will rush that one back up the field. Back up the court, rather. Now back up all the way in. Back and forth play. They didn't know who it was. That was some hot potato play. Handling it, that one was Hurdle. Hurdle again back in, lost that one. Hot potato again. William and Mary sends that one back up. What a play there. And he puts that one in.
Tough move by number 20. And a better shot by Riley Edwards. Really a silent killer he is.
Works his way in there. now around. Handling on that one is Patrick Lloyd. Back up. At the three-point line, and he will bury that one. What a shot.
Tough shot.
Great effort there from Edwards. He's been your guy.
It's just because he mixes with the physicality. It's almost like he could be, you know, he reminds me of, even in the sport of football, he could really be a tight end because tight ends are really mobile, but still able to catch the ball and give up that touchdown. And the same thing is with the basketball. He's really a stretch forward because of his ability to be strong, but have the ability to go outside and be able to make plays from the outside. I think that's what really separates him from everybody else. I think he's just really quiet about it. But I also do think that he will be the X factor for this team.
And now they carry it back through again. Here they go. There's Ellis. Ellis back over there. Great pass back over to Riley Edwards. Edwards again from Sunset Boulevard. Buries it.
And another one coming in from Edwards. Really a nice little shooting form. I think he has the best shooting form on the team, and he's showing it. 3 back-to-back three-pointers.
NC State currently with the lead, 30-23. Just about 3 minutes left to go in the half. This is a game.
This is definitely a game. But I think it is one that they can run away with. And that's not just because of the way that Ellis and Edwards are playing, but I think it's just because of the way that they're shooting and the way that William Mary's gonna have to adjust. Worst case scenario, if the shooters are being keyed in the upcoming minutes, they're gonna have to look inside. And inside, they definitely outsize them. They definitely outweigh them. I think it'll be a good game. But I do see NC State running away with this.
William and Mary now. They have it back, and they're just wanting to work it. Just over 3 minutes to go left here in the half. They need to get that one in.
Tough take by 34.
Now they're back out. Lloyd will send that one back up to Ellis, and Ellis will work that one through. Ellis, again, works through a man all the way in, and he just can't finish that off. Great single-man effort there. And they bury that one.
Great.
It's been a lot of back and forth now.
It really has.
A little bit more than ever. 30-27 now, State leads.
But I think NC State is going to have to key on getting defensive stops because, a team like this, I think they're going to want to, I wouldn't say blow out the water, but they really
Great move to the middle. What a job finishing that off was Hartle.
Like I said, NC State's really going to have to work on getting these defensive stops very quick, like that. They're getting open lanes to the basket, and that's just not good for them. They need to be able to get defensive stops.
Great push there. Now they're going to walk it back up. Communicating with the coach there was Alice, trying to get things situated back up. They line up. All the way from the three-point line, just wide. Very rough shot there from Edwards. He's been shooting well all game. Had a couple great three-point shots. Him, Ellis, as well as Malloy have been the X factors here for Team Wolf so far, keeping up the energy levels, trying to go 3-0, defeating Winston-Salem State University alongside with Duke earlier on.
Yeah, especially in that Duke game when crunch time came and Edwards and Ellis and Malloy were able to just show out and be able to tell why they may be the best team in this gym.
Ellis now will hang on to that one and is working it back. Ellis through traffic, can't get it. Try to get a pass all the way down low to the key. And inbounding that one will be Lloyd. It will be Edwards. Edwards with a long pass out, and they're working it with a quick shot again. Sent just back out. There they go, they rush it. William & Mary breaks through the defense, and they make it in. Can't quite get the basket, and they're still working it down low. And now it's back out.
And regardless of the missed shot, the ability to fake out Pardo and get him on his feet, especially with his defensive presence, that's impressive.
All the way back out. Great defense, and they cannot get the ball back out. William & Mary only down by 1. What a shot. Still working their way through. It looks like William & Mary's only down by 1 at this point. It's about to be. We'll see what happens here. Whistle blows. I believe that's the halfway mark of this game. It's been a lot of back and forth, but it has been exciting here, Cam. It's been a game.
It definitely has. NC State really is doing a good job of finding the shooters on the team. Like I said before, Riley Edwards. I think they need to try to get Hardle and Lloyd back into their shooting motions too. But the fact that they've been able to hold this lead, I think, is very impressive, especially regarding that last one at Duke. I feel like it drained a lot out of them, and to be able to have the stamina to come back and be able to fight hard regardless, that's impressive.
And it's been a great game so far. We're going to take a break here on PackTV. We'll be right back. I am a great comedian. We have 17 seconds left in the half. I was wrong. My apologies. There's still a little bit left of basketball to be played in this half here. But nonetheless, felt like the half at this point. Players were looking very tired going back in there for the timeout. Looks like coaches were just trying to burn off any last extra effort that they had. And there's Ellis. We'll rush that one back up. Ellis once again. They're working it. There's Malloy. Malloy is down low. Malloy now lost that one. Losing that one was Taylor. And now with 1 second left, let's see what happens here. Just about the end of the half for sure now. I know that for a fact. They're going to inbound it, and that should be it. See what happens. They're adding now time to the clock. Looks like about 2.5 seconds left now. I don't think it matters that much. Well, let's see, they inbound it. They're going to take that shot. Confidence factor, but now that's the half. And it's been a game, as we were talking about. Now we're going to go ahead and take a break here on PackTV. Be back with a quick recap of the first half and talk about keys to the second half right here.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Welcome back here, Carmichael Gymnasium. Court number 3, Zach Sawai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier. It's been a game, and that's really all we can say about it so far. There's been a lot of burying threes, a lot of driving in. It's been a really good game so far, but what have you liked about the stamina and the energy from Team Wolf?
Team Wolf has come out with a lot of energy, and regarding that, it's really impressive because they just played that amazing game against Duke, and being able to use their depth and use their stamina to be able to come back and just, really be competitive with this team. It's really impressive, and you see that.
It's been a really great game so far to watch. William and Mary, of course, they're coming in. They're playing strong. What have you liked from them so far?
I really like the energy they're bringing in because they know that this team is, they're really good. So they're gonna really want to compete and match their energy, if not be more. But I would like to see a little bit more ball movement from them and try to get more people open, try to drive the lanes a little bit more than they are.
And quickly before we go back, some keys for NC State for this final half.
Continue to shoot the ball, continue to find shooters and find driving lanes and push it.
Some big keys there, and hopefully Team Wolf can pull it off. We're going to come back right here for tip-off for the second half, right here.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
I was diagnosed at 65.
37. Earlier than most.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association. Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
We're now back here. Zach Sawai here for PackTV alongside Cam Frazier here getting ready here for the second half of this one here. William and Mary taking on the NC State team. Wolf here. Getting excited for this one coming up so far.
State and William and Mary have been very, very energetic in this game. And like I said before, the NC State coming off the big win at Duke, it's really been impressive to watch them be able to play smart and still play hard coming into the second half.
Getting ready to inbound this ball here. Going forward. Excited to see what's going on here. Here we go once again. Interesting to note that it looks like Ellis will not be starting the half on the court. A bench guy I'm surprised about. He has been one of the team's best players, but I believe at this point now they're going to keep him off for the sake of just getting him some energy for later on in this match.
Great steal.
Great job there. Rushing in with the shot. Can't get it by. And 2 shots there. Start off this one. This is the final game of the day for the Battle of the Brickyard, at least for Team Wolf. Team Wolf has gone 2-0 on the day. Won their first game against Winston-Salem. Second win over Duke in overtime, a nail-biter in that one. First shot made there for Team Wolf. Making that one, of course, was Talo. Talo can't make that second one. And now it's carried back out there by William and Mary.
Wolfpack leading 36-31 as number 12 from William and Mary hoisted up, rebounded by number 1, Talo.
And now they rush it through. Carry back out. Great passing by Malloy. Malloy to Stewart. Stewart now tried to backhand that one in. Couldn't get that one.
Great rip through by.
And now they rush that one back out there. Carried through. Great shot. And it just went off the side of the backboard there.
Great shot, but better defense at that.
Great speed, and once again got buckets there. Team is really excited about that one. All the way back out. Great pass, lost in the sauce. Transition game was at a disadvantage there.
I think another great point about this team is that this isn't even their entire lineup. Like I said before, they're missing I think 1 or 2 players. And Max Myers, I forgot the other one. I know one. I think arguably their best player is injured for the day, Max Myers, and you know that's a big key to their offense. So I'm really impressed by the way Pack is playing.
Pushing it through, and it just went out. Waiting for the inbound. Team Wolf will get that one, and they will rush it back up. Handing that back in, that one was Caps. Alex Caps, number 11, 14 Wolf. He handles it in. Works his way around. Wide open lane in the middle, and he will bury that one.
That's a great shot.
William and Mary now being pressured well there. NC State loading up the defense, playing man-on-man very strongly, eliminates any pressure. The shot went off there, lobs a pass all the way back up, and now they're working it back in the offensive zone, and they're still there. With the shot again, and he will bury that one. Biscuits and butter, put some jelly on that jam. What a shot there from NC State.
NC State's is getting good shots right now. You know, being able to they're a 3-point shooting team, but you have to shoot the mid-range first. The mid-range is closer. So they're just shooting. They're getting better shots than what they're actually used to. It's ridiculous. Overall, this is a really solid team to watch.
Now they carry it through. There's Caps. Caps now. Caps, what a move, breaking ankles. He gets it in and can't finish it off. But nonetheless, that was a great move there to break the defense. And now they rush it back from the 3-point line, and no good.
Great rebound.
Stewart taken away, but now it's out on William and Mary, and he is frustrated.
That is the size mismatch that NC State has. Yes, William and Mary they look strong, but in the end, NC State should win this battle down low.
And there's Caps. Out of both teams, I would still say that Team Pack had the stronger of the two teams. But I still think, in my mind, this Team Wolf is led by a couple greater superstars.
Oh, definitely.
Led by Alice. Great job there from William Mary, of course.
Definitely. Team Wolf really has some potential.
Yeah, exactly. They're going in with Ference Ellis. You know, he's been playing strong all day, and he has been the star factor here for Team Wolf. Caps can't finish that play off. Ellis still not on the court, on the bench here. We're waiting for him to come back on here. Not that NC State needs it. They're still up by 5 points here.
Really?
Lobs a pass all the way back up to Talo. Talo crossed the court. Great pass there. Talo gets the rebound. Won't count. Getting some extra shots back in there for Team Wolf.
Number 8 really surprising us.
Gotten a few so far. Team seems to be very happy when he gets one.
Good follow through on that shot.
And the follow through in the arc is so important. Whenever I play basketball, I notice this myself. If I ever take the shot, I don't follow through with my hands. You know, the shot never goes through. So how important is that form, that technique?
The form means everything. And not even just the form, the practice of the form. Whenever you're not in the, whenever you're not in the game, like you have to practice outside the gym. That's great defense by number 8, Malloy. But the form means everything, but the practice of it means more, because then you have to work on it when the pressure is on you.
They lost that one. Team Wolf looks frustrated. Stewart, the leader. Still can't get my eyes off of that fish tattoo there. That's really cool, eye-popping. A little bit of ingenuity to these guys, uniqueness. Looking to break ankles, gets his way through, gets it in. And Stewart now with the pass up to Caps. Caps now are set through with Malloy and Taylor. Malloy is now on his opposite side, working it through. Back up, lost that one, rush back through, and they're carrying it in. Can't get the basket. Great effort being done there. He's being stepped on, trampled over. It's like the Bull Festival up in Calgary down there. I forgot the name of that. I'll look that up later. Nonetheless, looks like Caps is going to come in and take 2 shots here.
And that looked like it hurt, too. You see him stretching out his back.
Yeah, they're mad to sub him in after he takes the shots there. And they're going to wipe up the floor real quickly here. And Caps will bury that one. And now the subs come on. There's Ellis coming on for this second half.
Not the worst idea keeping him out, though.
Definitely.
With the time left in the second half, getting some reasonable minutes.
Needing to sustain that energy, but you can see the fatigue now. Touches his shoes for good luck as now William and Mary will rush up the court. William and Mary now working his way around a man. Great job there. He fell kind of awkwardly. Hope he's okay. Number 10 there. All the way back up. Cross pass to Ellis. And great drive there.
Another great pass by Ellis.
Tic-tac-toe. Great play there. Finished off by Patrick Lloyd. Back out. 3-point line shot and off the rim. Ellis now lobs a pass all the way up. Great pass to Lloyd. Lloyd works his way in, and bingo.
Yeah, at this point, it's just too easy. They love sharing the ball so much that it's actually easy, and they're not fazed by it at all.
And now they're working it. Down low, up top. Behind the free throw line, works his way in. Goes just wide. Lloyd will pick that one up.
William and Mary is a tough team, but they're going to have to get through a tough defense, too, at that.
Lloyd with the pass over. Ellis had that one. Now with the shot there. What a drive from Sunset Boulevard. A great shot from Hartle. And it looks like a timeout will be called. Getting a quick time check here. Looks like we got 11 minutes left to go in the half. An exciting one to watch. I would still say this one has been a little bit more stagnant and a little bit more lopsided than the Duke game was. Looks like, in a sense, even though Team Wolf is playing, they're getting a little bit of rest playing this game.
Exactly, and it's expected. The fact that they just got off a very tough win, and now they're very much playing hard, but not as hard as they were playing the Duke game, obviously. But it's still a good run for them. You know, going up 52 to 37 so early.
Players line back up the court. Taking a quick look at the rules here. Heading into tomorrow. Both Team Wolf and Team Pack will be going most likely. At this point, it looks like Team Pack went 3-0. They will be playing tomorrow.
And a missed shot by Hartle.
So most likely they'll be going in as the top seed heading into tomorrow along with Team Wolf here. Wouldn't it be interesting to see if both Team Wolf and Team Pack face each other in the final?
I would think I would definitely think that's interesting.
And there's Ellis. Works his way back up. Works his way through. Great pass there by Hartle. All the way behind us. What do you know? The sounds of the court. Always great to hear. Very rough and tough environment here. I believe Clemson just lost.
To the NC State IM team. Isn't that something?
Ooh-wee. And there they go, rushing back up the court. Ellis. No problem for him. I mean, there's not much more to say about Ellis there. I don't think so.
He's really outstanding.
32 now. 32. Around a man. Around Lloyd. Great block there. Great push forward there by Edwards. Edwards, can he get in? What a job there to finish it off.
And there's Ellis with the strong body. The strong little foot. It reminds you of a tight end in football.
Edwards, a great job there for him. 31 now. Over to 46. 46 now with the rockin' headband. He gets that one in. Headband's lucky charm. Keep that on. NC State currently leads 59-39. A 20-point lead. Domination is barely the word to describe it. Ellis once again can't get that one in, but a great drive. And it was clean on that one as well. And number 20 now will handle that ball all the way back up.
Every
the shot.
time,
yeah.
Every time Ellis drives, it looks good. You know, he just got to work on the actual finishes, and that comes in practice and on his own free time. NC State in the still commanding lead, 59-42.
Great drive there. Finish that one up, and now NC State will jump that to 61. Should be. There we go. There's Ellis. Whistle's blown. Edwards looks like he'll be going down for something.
And there's still a lot of time in this game. William Mary can come back, but they're going to have to break the pressure that NC State is giving. .31 chucks it from halfway.
What a shot there. And now Edwards once again will carry it back up. Edwards just goes for the shot. What a three-point banger.
That is confidence right there, and that is something that he has. A three-way score, a multi-way score, basically able to do it all.
And now push back up. Carried through once again by Hartle. Hartle with the drop pass to Edwards. Edwards again with the three. Can't complete the track record there, but he's just been great all game.
He has.
And now again, 31. 31, great defense up top. Believe that was Lloyd. Now through the middle, there's 46. Got that one in, great basket. Ellis lobs that one back out and the carry back up by Hartle. Hartle once again with the charge. Lloyd is now in deep. Hartle with the shot, and it goes off the rim.
And these misses do mean, well, obviously that means they're missing, but you have to also understand that NC State is a shooting team. That means when the game has begun, they have to get in rhythm and stuff like that. So we better hope they don't get in rhythm, or at least William Mary better not.
Right. Well, the NC State fan club has left.
Darn.
There are 9 black chairs.
All empty. Crazy.
And they're missing a great game here. Disappointing. Probably going back to study or do whatever college kids do on weekends. What a move there from Ellis, working his way in through the legs.
Ellis is just so shifty. He reminds me of a little bit of Chris Paul in his glory days. being so shifty and quick with it.
This game, the way that Team Wolf here is playing, reminded me a little bit of the schoolyard days. Just very laid back, very relaxed. It almost looks effortless the way they're winning right now.
Exactly, and that's that size. Patrick Loy, an underrated use on the team. Shooter, a lot of length in his size, and able to post up. As Riley Edwards gets the ball, nope.
Lost that one. Goes tumbling in. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it looked like he grabbed his arm on that one.
Looks to be all right. That's important. Quick time check in here as well. About 5 minutes now to go in the half. It's been an exciting one. State leads 68-44. The final game of the day. Team Wolf looking to go 3-0 on the day. Team Pack already solidified themselves heading in as a top seed heading into tomorrow's matches. Today was a little bit more of a round robin. There's Ellis with some speed, breaks a man, breaks some ankles all the way in, banger.
Just really, and I honestly take back my comparison before. He kind of reminds me of De'Aaron Fox out of Kentucky. Just the way he's able to be so quick with it and have that hang time in the air. As number 33 knocks down the shot.
Great shot there, of course. Ellis again, works his way back. There's Talo. Talo works his way in. Looks like Taylor will now get 2 shots. The fatigue you can see is now getting to State, but they're still playing.
That's why they had to stretch that lead out before, and you see with almost a 30-point lead, this is I mean, perfect. It's not perfect time to get fatigued, but it's perfect time to put in that bench and see what they can do.
And the biggest thing as well, State has a nice sized bench, nice sized depth. William and Mary, I don't think they have many guys that they can sub in and out.
I've seen the same almost 5 or 6 guys for the entire. I've really seen the same 5 guys in the court for the entire game.
And now that one is headed back out. Be carried away, and they carry it through. Number 33 now, 33 back over to 46, and they lost that one. There's Headband Man. Now again with the shot from downtown, and a good one there.
It's the headband. It's the headband.
Definitely.
That's the look.
Covered in drip, and now there's Alice once again. Ellis surveys his options.
And he's being fouled every time he touches the ball, and that's what the defense has to do. They either have to stay in front of him, which not many people in this tournament can. They have to stay in front of him or foul him in order to stop him. If not, he's going to the basket and he's laying it up.
Yeah, and a great effort there. Three minutes and 21 seconds now left to go in the half here, and NC State's going to ride away with this one most likely. 71-50 the lead. William and Mary just trying to get out here and trying to play the best game that they can. They put up a great fight, though. In particular, I really like number 46's game. He has been relatively one of their best players tonight.
Being able to be strong in the post and being able to body up people, as well as having that stretch mentality that big men really we see in the NBA are really starting to have. It's really nice to see that he's starting to have that ability to be big while also being mobile and shooting threes as well.
Strong efforts all around, and now that ball is all the way back. Just through the legs, just so casual with it. Working that ball down low, looks like someone's going to be called. Deflected. As we were saying, it looks like now it's just going to be just under 3 minutes now left to go in the half here. Waiting to make something happen. And now that one is carried back. William and Mary now. Hanging on to it. Around a man. Being defended well. State setting up a good zone defense. Through the middle, what a passing play, and they're going to get that one in.
Great pass by number 33.
A little bit too little, too late, though.
And there's our fan favorite, number 8.
And he'll get it in. Pushes through. There's 46. Spinorama puts on the jet legs, and he can't get that one in. There's Taylor. Taylor all the way across, intercepted, but the ball goes flying out. All the way to the other side of the court.
Wow. They called that. Oh, wow.
Interesting call there. NC State, circa 63, dons the center of the court here as NC State currently leads 73-52. Great shot from Sunset Boulevard, and it'll go out of play. And now Ellis, carry that forward. Number 10 there in red and white with the shot again from the fan favorite, and it goes just wide. Ellis again will get that one and shows everybody how it's done. Great shot there.
Ellis is making the point that he might be the best player on this court, and I would not be objected to that.
There you go. Pushes that one through. Shot again, and it just short. There's Ellis again. This will be one of the first games of the day that any NC State team has gone over 80 points.
Ridiculous.
Ellis again, ridiculous. I got to find out an exact point count after this game there for number 10 there in Ellis. Now all the way through, and it's just sent back out. What a drop pass again. Ellis again putting on a clinic, by golly.
My Lord. The guards can shoot, the bigs can pass, and the guards can pass. Everybody can really do a little bit of everything on the court. That's what makes this team so special.
Again with the shot again. Sent back out.
William and Mary is getting decent looks. It's just not really going down.
Ellis hanging on to it. 20 seconds now left on the clock here. 15 seconds now. Looks like they're just going to hold this one out, let the shot clock run out. Shaking hands, and that'll be it for this one. 82-52, the final score. Ellis, he should just take one more shot there, honestly. Do it in.
Just for the heck of it.
But that'll be it for the game. NC State wins 82-52. An incredible show out there by Team Wolf to finish off the day. 3-0. So did Team Pack. They'll both be playing tomorrow after today's amazing round robins there. And that'll do it for this broadcast here on PackTV. Thank you to the amazing crew who has been here all day helping out with the Battle of the Brickyard. Cam Frazier here. Let's wrap up really quickly before we turn it off. It's just been a great game here today, Cam.
Oh, yeah, it really has. And it's really been a good day in general for State, solely because of the way that they've been able to.
Yeah, but nonetheless, it has been an exciting day. Thank you for coming in here on PackTV. For all of us here, I'm Zach Solai, about to sign off here soon. Thank you guys for all tuning in. It's been an exciting day. NC State defeats William and Mary 82-52 right here on PackTV.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly,